Inspire me to do what I do. Bring my CO down to the city and youth. We keep it hood. The rest you want to know, we like to cool mind. Ready to let it flow. Inspire me to do what I do. Bring my CO down to the city and youth. We keep it hood. The rest you want to know, we like to cool mind. Ready to let it flow. Boy, over the rep the CO town. Get sick of all these sweet MCs playing around. Time to hold it down like 1,000 pounds on the music. My wicked sound is ready to drown out the critics. I've been holding back on the rap game for a reason. Now it's my season. You can call up on my legions and take the whole war. Watch the whole Columbus style. 614, Franklin County acting wild. They think that we don't ride on rims 20s and up. But they think that all our dope boys is locked and cuffed. They don't know that we be clubbing, going parties all day. Somewhere in the valley, yelling, get the cab bread. We some hustlers, always find a way to get paid. Making moves on the side, but I'm in the
Yeah, welcome to Show 83. It's your boy L Book. I was about to say Juan Rhymes, Juan Hondo. Why is there an echo in my head? Anybody else hear the echo? You hear echo? I don't know why. It's tripping me out right now. I'm about to figure out what that is going on. Anyways, we got Gender in the building. Who did what?
Yo. Okay, there we go. Where's
Good Lord, Jesus.
Booby boo wop.
Big booby boo wop. Juan Hondo, Juan
I
Rhymes.
was just told that I can't chew gum.
Oh, you can't chew gum?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't chew gum in here.
I'm a smacker.
Definitely can't be smacking in the air. I don't know. I don't know.
Like I'm in the studio.
Okay, check the
Mic check. Yeah, I'm
check your
echoing.
video.
Am I
Is
echoing?
that stuff on? Your YouTube and stuff is up right there. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Mute it.
It is.
Go ahead, try mute. It is muted.
Ain't nothing over here.
What in life? Anyway, it's Show 83, man. Like I said, your boy L Book. We gonna work with this. Booby boo wop.
I like that wop.
Janda, and of course we got Dr. Howard in the building. Who's going to be giving us her state of education, the monthly segment of her. She over here doing jazz hands. But yeah, we got a good show for y'all coming up. We got Kurt Hatch. I don't know if you call it Kurt Hatch or Kurt Thatch.
Kurt Thatch.
I
don't know. I wasn't
the promoter.
correcting.
He'll be here from the Ohio Exposure Tour. Coming in talking about what he's got going on. Also, we have Dom Two Times from Indianapolis.
Two times.
He'll be here, and also we got Love Dylan. Now, he got what?
He got sauce.
You got sauce.
He got sauce. But yeah, that's what we got going on for y'all today, man. For right now, we gonna go ahead and get over here to Dr. Howard.
Oh, already.
Oh yeah, already.
Already.
Howard, she gonna tell us what the state of education is here in Ohio, Columbus, America.
The world, Craig.
The world, Craig.
Top
flight education of the world.
So, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what's going on this week?
I actually want to start with a question.
Like everybody.
So I want you all to think about kindergarten through 12th grade. How many black teachers did you have?
I had quite a few.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My first one was in 3rd grade. Miss Allen, I think. I had Miss Allen was 6th grade, 7th grade. I had quite a few.
Nice.
Me personally, I did.
Okay.
If I may, I want to say one hand.
Did the gym teacher count?
Yep.
Peak teacher?
Yep.
I really didn't want to count that.
Sex ed teacher? No.
Sex ed.
Sex ed.
I don't know. I want to say maybe 5 to 10. I'll say both hands.
Okay. All right. What about you, L Book?
No.
That's a lot.
Not one.
Not one?
Not one.
What school did you go to?
Do you remember all your teachers?
Right.
Yeah, I remember all my teachers.
Name them.
I'm not about to name
them.
Got Miss Ware, Miss Johnson,
No.
Oh, you want me to name them now? Huh? Okay.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
what you want me to do. Pull up their Instagram.
Facts. Do you know this boy?
So the reality is that most public school teachers, in fact, 80% are white,
Understood.
77% are female. So most teachers are white and female.
Understood.
Public school classrooms. Most students are not white and female. And so today I want to talk about families and parents understanding their rights. Because in classrooms, teachers are basically educating kids away from themselves.
What do you mean by that?
Right. I was about to.
Great question. So I want to pose another question to you. How many Black people do you remember seeing in math books, history books, reading books?
What a couple.
Yeah. No.
What were the topics normally about?
What?
I'm saying when there were Black and brown people in your curriculum, what were y'all usually talking about?
Slaves.
Slavery,
Martin Luther King.
Civil rights
Only
movement.
in, like Black History Month is when we really talk about African American
Yeah.
as a whole.
So that's what I mean when I say educating them away from themselves. White female teachers are not given the skills to adequately teach our children about who they are. And as a result, kids are getting pushed through year after year, graduating from high school, reading at a 3rd grade level, 4th grade level. I have a client right now. He's a 5th grader. They've identified him as ADHD. He is reading below a kindergarten level. How in the hell is he still in the 5th grade?
Wait. So
That's
Exactly.
and that's the problem nowadays.
Yes.
No kid is left behind.
Yep.
And it's like they should have left me behind a couple times. But they pushed me through.
Yes. You wanted to say something?
it's just crazy to think that somebody that's in the 5th grade is only reading at a kindergarten level.
Yes. He
Like,
cannot
is the
even.
parents
how is it
doing?
possible? Yes, because okay, so
She's involved. That's
okay,
the crazy thing.
even though she's involved, so my thing is this: a lot of parents, think that education stops at school.
Yep.
And
Or they put a lot of trust in the teachers, assuming that you're gonna do your job.
right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, yo, not only right now, the way that is, the system ain't the only thing that failed them.
Yes.
The parents failed them also. If that's the case,
Yes,
because there's no way in the world that my child in preschool right now can read at the kindergarten level.
Mhm.
And that's because things is going on outside of preschool
Mhm.
and in preschool.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
However, I want to say, as a teacher, it is your responsibility to do your job, and they are not doing their
no
job.
doubt, no doubt.
And so today, I want to encourage anyone that has a child, stay connected to what's going on in their classroom.
If I may chime in real quick,
Yeah.
I'll never take the I'm not gonna say never, but I'm not gonna take the side of the teachers or the school system. But it's the fact of that as parents, discipline is a must. The reason why I say that is because if I was a teacher, I wouldn't dare deal with baby's kids.
But sometimes you got to.
Yeah, if you're a teacher, you have
Yeah,
You have to. This is what you paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what you signed up for.
Hold on, but what you signed up for was to teach. And if that-
No. That's what the narrative is.
Mhm.
The reality is very different.
That's okay. Now, hold on, if I may. The reality of the fact is always going to be different because you got to look at the outcome of that individual child. But at the end of the day, that teacher still has a role in the curriculum to follow, which is BS. Don't get me wrong. I am for that. That is BS, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt because at the end of the day, in our culture, we are angry as children, and we express that. And a lot of elders who don't understand our culture don't know how to deal with that. Like you just said, predominantly it's white. So when they look at us, they're just going to deem us as out of control. So therefore, we don't teach our children how to conduct themselves early and how to be humble and be still. It's never going to work. We're just going to keep sending them through that revolving door because they don't know and understand how to be patient and still. So therefore, when you're in class, that student doesn't care about none of this because it has nothing to do with us. And they're not dealt, they haven't been taught patience. So therefore, it's a battle. You got this teacher who's only going to give so much, just like with my family members. I'm only going to do so much before I get tired.
But a
And I walk
job,
away.
at the end of the day, a job is a job.
Yeah.
And then I guarantee they quit as well. We don't have this.
But just because if I go to a factory and I'm going there to pick,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pack sometimes too. So that's just like with a teacher. Am I correct?
Yes, but
Like, so,
eventually, wouldn't that get old to you? If you signed up for this job, for instance,
but you're signing up for the whole thing. You know what comes with kids, what comes with children.
The reason why I asked that, like in the field that I'm temporarily in, it's like Rumpy. I had a guy who said he was training to be a driver.
Mhm.
Coming with the job is throwing away trash. So he had to learn in the first 2 months. But he was like, bro, nah, I'm not. This is not what I signed up for. Now I understand that fact, but not everybody's thinking like that. You got 50%. Making up a number, 50% who's doing it for the check and 50% who's not doing it for the check. So therefore, you got people who are going to think like that and not. And we got to set our kids up to be ready for how these teachers are thinking, because therefore they're not going to care, and which is going to backlash from the parents being tired as well, because they're getting calls from the teachers all the time because they don't understand us, we don't understand them. So,
But we also need to put some responsibility on those programs that prepare the teachers.
Yeah.
They're not preparing the
Definitely.
Like a
teachers.
supervisor in a sense too, like when you go into a work field, you gotta learn how to actually work with these
Yep.
people dealing based off
Yep.
of their personality.
Yes.
So as a teacher, you should know how to work with a child and know how to handle that situation.
Now, if that's the case, then that will go within the counselor's job. So that, but when you say that these programs need to be teaching them, that's fact. That these counselors need to be talking to these students, but also conversing with these teachers as well, letting them know what type of student. It's going to take a lot of time now, and a lot of the time people don't want to put in that overtime to do that, because they're going to have to know each student. They got
Yeah.
30 students per class.
Right.
But that's kind of like the color, what's that? I want to call it the color game, where it's like you figure out what kind of personality you have and what kind of personality the other people have. Like I did that at work, and it's like it helps you deal with that individual and know how they need to be taught as an individual. So that's something that's possibly needs to be taught to the teachers.
Absolutely.
So is that something that you would want to do? I mean, is that something?
Oh,
that you
I'm
would
doing
do?
it,
Oh,
brother.
Sorry.
Whoa.
My bad.
Check him again. Where's the bell?
Come on,
There it
come
go.
on, man.
Give it
Sir,
back.
please, you don't have the bell, sir.
That was a
You don't
check
have the
right
bell,
there.
sir.
That's what I'm doing.
You don't have the bell, sir. It looks like
He
he don't want to get the
He don't
bell
wanna-
today.
You don't.
That's what it is.
I just gave up the. She got it. You know what I'm saying?
She got it. She got it.
He's on bell duty.
Yeah, I'm on bell duty today.
Yeah, but I have right now created a course that does exactly that. So it brings in white teachers and has conversations with them about you need to understand where your kids is coming from. You need to know where they live. You need to know what their daily life is like, and then bring that in the class for real.
But
So you bring that in the classroom, you're gonna get kids hooked if they know that you care about them.
Yeah.
Okay, so even with that though, how many of those teachers do you actually think is going to go to where a lot of these kids like live and just actually get a full blown understanding of where they're from?
Some may, but if you put it as an assignment in the class, they got to do it,
Nah, I got you.
and that's what I'm doing.
I actually had a teacher show up to my house one time. And that's the on God is true.
And that's
So what was you doing, huh?
Yeah.
What you doing? They gotta come to your house, player.
I just didn't pay attention too much. And she knew that I had the potential,
Uh-huh.
and she used me as an example. When she found out I lived across the street from my house, and she was actually a black teacher.
Mm.
Walked across the street, knocked on the door, and had a personal conversation with my mom right then and there. And
You actually care.
it straightened me out for a couple weeks.
Okay.
It worked
For
for a couple weeks.
a couple
But
weeks.
you gotta be consistent with it.
Right.
Yeah. So again, I just want to reiterate: if you have children,
Mhm.
stay connected to what's going on in that classroom.
Yeah.
You often get a one-sided story. The teachers will tell you, well, he was tripping in class, but what they won't tell you is how they pressed his buttons until he started tripping
Exactly.
in class.
Exactly. And we be telling the kids around our neighborhood that all the time. Like,
Yes.
we still young, so we know exactly what's going on in these school systems.
Mhm.
And us as students, like he said, 30 of them, 15 out of them 30 is gonna be crazy, corrupted, and it's gonna push him to the point to going off the top.
Yep.
And he looks like the bad guy.
And then he looks
Yep.
like the bad guy.
Yep.
The bad guy.
Like I was watching a video on YouTube not too long ago with this guy and this student. They going back and forth. And the teacher just like, calm down, calm down, calm down. And then a little boy walking up on his face. Teacher was wrong for putting his hands on him first.
Mm.
But you have those type of situations.
Yeah, you got to know how to handle it.
So
Put you in your place, little boy.
yeah, and he did.
Hey, they need to bring the paddle back.
Mm,
That's all I'm
Did you ever witness the paddle?
Huh?
Did you ever witness
He
the
got
paddle?
paddled.
I
didn't
witnessed
you?
it.
I'm
I was
being-
actually a very good child when I was in elementary and
I
middle school.
believe it.
I'm being-
I was a very good child when I was in middle
I'm
school.
being-
High school, a
Elementary and middle school. Right,
little different.
if they would have, I'm glad I didn't. My temper, I don't think that would have went well for me.
Yeah.
You
Now,
would have
I
to-
understand
See, the thing of it is,
Kids
this:
fight each
everybody
other.
can sit here and say, like, you can sit here and say right now, where you at right now in your
Yeah.
mindset, that it wouldn't have been good for you back then because of your temper. You know what I'm saying? But had it been something that was instilled in you from the gate,
mhm.
it may be a
But
different
that's
story.
what I'm saying. You got even if it was legalized, you still got each individual household that's not raising that child.
I understand that.
Child.
I understand that. I understand.
So
that. But that's what I'm
therefore,
saying. When it comes to like just you personally, right now,
Hold on, hear me out. Because if I'm already getting whoopings at home that I'm tired of,
Mm.
then I come to school and you think you about to paddle me too, bro? I'm gonna break your
you ain't got no
jaw with this
choice. But
chair.
once again, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Once
you know,
again,
hold on. See, that's what you're okay.
No, I don't
understand.
think a teacher should definitely be disciplining the child because you don't, just like you said, you don't know what that child is currently going
And
through.
I might
So what
bang
if
you
I
upside the
am
head
getting my
with this chair,
butt
bro.
whooped at home
Right,
and
you-
then I come home, then
right.
I come to
And I'm
school
in
and
jail
still
for the
getting
rest
that
of my
same,
life.
like clearly it's not working. You see what I'm saying? So
I
you
think the
can't,
paddle
you gotta
would
learn
come
how to
back.
discipline.
Hit the
You
bell for the
gotta learn how
paddle.
to discipline your child on different levels. Definitely.
Listen, what do you think about that? You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Dr.
don't
Howard?
think the paddle should
No,
come
you don't think the
back.
paddle
No.
should come back?
Kids are way more bold than they were when we were.
Well, that's the
young.
reason why it should come back.
No. So
They
adults
gonna knock
will
the
get
teacher over the head with a
yes.
chair.
So not that it should have can't come back. It should have stayed. Is what you're saying? It should have just stayed in the process.
think
Not
it
take
should
it
come
away, then
It
bring
should
it
have
back.
never been taken away.
That
But-
might have worked.
Yeah, because like honestly, a lot of people these days, it's like, oh well, you don't touch my guy. I understand what everybody's saying. Trust me, you know what I'm saying. My wife is almost the same way. I'm getting her to realize, like, you know what I'm saying, raising a child is not just you. Raising a child is a community, and
Exactly.
these
It
teachers are
takes
a
a
part of your
village.
community.
Right.
Period.
Mhm.
Whether you want them to be or not. So I'm not saying that if a child is just there and they want to whoop a kid, whoop them. Nah. But if they get to a point where it's like my 4-year-old in preschool, I tell the teachers, if he gets to that point, flick him.
But there's
You
an
settle down.
assumption in using a paddle that you are level-headed when you use it.
Yeah.
A lot of teachers are not taught emotional regulation
got you.
skills.
I got
They
you.
still got their own problems.
Yes.
And they can-
yes.
Hands
and
from
they can
that
probably take
chair,
their-
boy.
Problems out for what they're going
Yep.
through personally and rage out on the student.
Facts.
So yeah, no paddles. Take the bell back.
Sorry, you tried that
Go
one.
back.
Taking the bell back.
We're gonna use that sound for taking the bell back.
Facts.
But well, anything else you got on that subject? What's the moral of the
Stay
story on
connected
this?
to what's going on in your child's classroom.
There
Hit
you
me
go.
up. I do consulting with families. If you need assistance, if you feel like something's not right and you're not getting the right answers, I can help you. Follow me on Instagram
There we
at
go.
Dr. Ari Michelle. That's DRIARIMICHELE. I'm also on Facebook, Plant a Seed LLC.
Thank
go.
you. That's nice.
Dr. Ari Howard. When we come back, we should have Kurt Hatch in the building. We'll see. But if not, we're going to keep on going with our show. We also have Dom 2 times coming up a little bit later. And then also, Love Dylan will be in the building. This is
You
Venaki
got too much sauce.
by Jefferson.
Right now, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Yo, Benjamin Franklin, come here right now. No, later I need you right now. Sick of this 9 to 5 working. 285 I be swerving. All of the birds they be chirping. Ducking the cops in Suburbans. Know that I am on my grind every day. So when it's about money, there's no time to play. You know that I'm doing this. The hell is been LTP booming. I'm pushing hits like I be selling bricks while Lester be on his casino. Ven aquí, ahora mismo. Vámonos, apúrate. Vámonos, apúrate. Yeah, come here right now. Let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Yeah, chasing the cash and I call it a honey or dash. Smile as I pass, laughing at niggas who think they could travel my path, but they don't know the half. I'm cut from a cloth where these niggas be chillin'. Don't give a fuck in them niggas. Stay diligent, money on mine, so they rich and vigilant. Dropping that white that be same color as rich. If you knew what I knew, then you know I don't care. Cause I am cash on able, and this will be that year. I can't wait to free my big homie. They gave him 15 and then 30. I can't wait to free my big homie. The whole world be screaming free 30. Ven aquí, ahora, mismo, vámonos, apúrate, vámonos, apúrate. Yeah, come here, right now, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Yeah, I'm smooth as a kitty cat, walking on carpet. Now look what they started, I'm going retarded. Walking on water like my name is Moses. My wife is a bone that is redder than roses. Chopping to be like Miyagi, I kill like karate. I'm sipping on Shaggy. Nobody can stop me, I'm dabbing and jabbing like Rocky. Girls call me Poppy. I got me a check and I did it legitimate. Made me a bang it and JK delivered. They calling me ignorant, this was deliberate. What you saying, I know that you feeling it. So don't hate, cause you late and you starve and we ate. See, my dogs won the race and your team came last place. Ven aquí, ahora, mismo, vámonos, apúrate, vámonos, apúrate. Yeah, come here, right now, let's go. Hurry up, let's go. Hurry up, let's go.
Get money, get back.
Get it, poppin'. Yeah. Turn me up. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling this shit. I be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Like why they be talking? Trying to keep the hate off. That money be talking. That metal I'm sparking. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. I be here. Not working no bite. Like how you got mouth we can't fight. My homies got shirts that came with the night. I'm chasing that cheese, I'm up all night. I'm smoking this green and selling that. I got it this morning, it's gone by that night. Boys in the hood, like dope boy. On the block, push it up, I got dope boy. Big facts when I speak. Big difference with me. Unique like Trey and I'm G. Don't be frontin' and capping, you see. Still bust a pack out that rapper. Hit the road and I make it happen. Fresh from the show with that back in. Went shopping for straps, got a pack in. You play with them streets and no lacking. Facts. Young nigga, big pistols about action. That dope spot doing gymnastics. Bro, cook it, I put it in plastic. I'm flipping and stacking these bets from the grams. Free bets in my future. Young nigga be moving that dope, but yeah. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling it. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Like why they be talking? Trying to keep the hate off. That money be talking. That metal I'm sparking. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. Be here. Be talking and talking and talking, I'm really not feeling that shit. I be here.
Girl, what you doing? Nothing. I'm trying to get lit tonight. Girl, I'm down. Okay, meet me at my house. Call the girl. That's what's up.
Raindrop. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. Yeah, let me call my bestie. Then she gon' call her homegirl. I'ma hit up Johnny, she gon' hit up Barbie. We the life of the party. Hey, taking shots of Bacardi, making money moves like Cardi, killing all shit, ain't sorry. We be popping shit like a Harley Davis. I swear tonight I feel famous. I'm too turned, I'm too dated. Leveled up, elevated. I'm with my bitches, we made it. It don't matter who hating. I feel good, I feel greatness. Where the fuck is my waitress? I need another round of shots. Tennessee on the rocks. The night's still young, we ain't watching no clock. We going hard all night, you either in or you not. And we ain't fucking with these cause they be all on their jobs. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. I'ma have me a girls' night. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. I'ma have me a girls' night. Yeah, we gotta hit the strip club. Show love, let me get a couple 101. We turned up in the VIP. It ain't nothing but bad just sitting with me, period. Send the hooker girl, I need that midline. We on the Instagram flexing and we on live. It's been a long night and we ain't done yet. Hit it at the spot, still running up a check. I ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. Cold ass bitch, I know I make them hella sick. Niggas on my clip, but all of them are relevant. Got these bitches really mad, cause I'm in my fucking bag. Hopped in the Audi coupe, 200 on the dash. Big tip, got the 30-day paper tag. For rags to riches, I'm counting up digits. We be going all out, it's just me and my bitches. Yeah. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. I'ma have me a girls' night. It's been a long week. Tonight I ain't getting no sleep. I'ma have me a girls' night. I'ma have me a girls' night.
This is The Real 1100 AM. More sports, more music, more things that matter. Giving you more of The Real.
Yeah, welcome back to Shorty 3. It's your boy L Bug Jander in the building. Big booby boo wop.
Boo wop, boo wop.
Oh, you want me to say, my bad, where's Jander?
You gotta get him correct.
Is that what it is? Your name Jander, right? Where's Jander? I can't right
He's
now.
branded himself.
I can't.
Questions can't see through these screens and see my
Want me to see through the screens? For real?
Hey, Jander, we're gonna get you a poster that's just like right somewhere. Okay, here. Somewhere.
He lying to you.
When you know
all the way through my team. Like, hey.
But yeah, so we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta move ahead with our interviews. We gotta Dom 2 times in the building.
2 times?
Yes.
2 times. You know what I'm saying? How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing today?
Oh yeah,
man? Great. Nothing much, man. Just feeling good to be in the building, man. You know. Let me get myself a little comfortable.
Yeah, go ahead and get comfortable.
I hope not. Hey, I say I'm still working, trying to get prepared for that.
So you from Indianapolis?
Yep, from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indy.
Yes, that town.
How did you get with We Promo USA? That's what you were, right? That's the management group and stuff.
Yes.
And how did you end up linking up with them?
Basically, I go to school to Ohio Media School, and I previously heard about them through artists that they basically managed prior right now. So I had basically seen the work and everything, and when he gave me his card, it's like We Promo. I'm like, I heard of this name real quick. You feel me? So after that, I just tried to chop it up with him. When we first chopped it, you know how every manager, they like, all right, I'll check you out. Okay, whatever. Feel me? Yeah, because everybody try to come through, but then after that, I just already had my my tour lined up. I pretty much had these shows and this and that lined up myself on the independent side without no manager and everything. So once he seen that, it was kind of like I could work with this. You feel me? Because this is it. He got the blueprint and he came with it. And it was like, all right, instead of me just coming as a different artist, it's like, yeah, I need a manager. For what? Was there the manager? So yeah, so that's basically
did his job before he had to do his job.
Yeah, basically show. That's what
an artist is supposed to do.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy to hear a 22-year-old have a mindset like that, to where it's like, yo, I need to put all this together, and then I'll go get a manager and show them what I can do, and then help them take it to the next level.
Right. Well, basically, I feel like a lot of artists that come up, they just automatically assume they need a manager, and they don't know necessarily why you need a manager or what you need a manager for. You, if you coming up, you don't need a manager until you have, so much set up to where you can't manage it. You feel me? So, like, I feel like coming up, you should, grind and try to learn all that things on that side. That way, when you get a manager, you won't get one of these managers that will, fuck you over and stuff like that. So I feel like you should learn the business side, do everything yourself. And that's just my mindset. Because I feel like if they could do it, why can't I do it?
Right.
So that's just with everything.
That's what's up.
You gotta put your own work in.
So what's with the 2 times?
The 2 times. Everybody keep asking. They was like, man, what made you name yourself down 2 times? It was really a joke. I was just trying to be like a little DJ and stuff. I downloaded Virtual DJ, and my DJ Mix Kid, he was just like, yo, we gonna call you DJ Down 2 times. You feel me? I'm like, all right, I'm with it. I'm rocking with it. Let's get it then. 2 times. You feel me?
So your name was given to you.
Yeah, it was given to me, and then after that, I just kind of like oh, you can't Mike Low.
No, you can.
That's what I'm saying. His mic is loud. I can't even hear myself.
Nah, but basically after I did that, I was just like, yo, I'm rocking with this. You feel me? Because there's a lot of Dom and Dominics out there, but ain't no Dom 2 times. You ain't gonna catch. You ain't gonna catch 2 of them. So that's basically how I came up with the name, man.
So I did hear you say you was on. Like, you got a tour put together?
Yeah, the Steady Count tour. Basically, what we did a little first half. Basically, it's really a set of dates that's just shows, but I wanted to make it into a tour. That way I can keep everybody active, and just, you may never know, it might be that fan who be like, I want to come out of the state and go check him out. Right. So basically, I just got back from Austin, Texas. I did a run down there. I had a show Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at just different venues. One of them was with Big Hef Midwest down there, and then who else I linked up with? TJ's DJs. We was just walking around track back on them, just networking. So after I did my shows and did my exposure there, I came back. I have a monthly show called The Popular Nobodies. So I had to do that, run that for, the people, because that's for local artists. So I do, that just to get back, even though that's not me performing, it's just me still showing my support.
The Popular Nobodies.
Yeah, everybody's still sitting down working. So, when I came back from Texas, before I actually went to Texas, I had a show literally in Indianapolis with E40.
Word.
So yeah. So basically that was like I didn't put that part of the tour because it was actually last minute. I got blessed with the opportunity. You feel me?
Yeah.
One of my OGs was just like, he tagged me on Instagram, and I was like, I called him. I was like, yo, am I opening up for him? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right.
Yo, how was that?
Man, it was crazy. It was crazy because like I knew how to set my my setup, because I knew it was gonna be older folks there. I was like, all right, my music got to be more a little bit me. You feel me? Instead of the hype stuff that get people attention, whatever. So it worked out just fine. You feel me? I threw a little bit of Tevin Campbell in the set list. Yeah, look, but threw a little bit of Tevin Campbell, and that threw him back. So yeah, it worked out. They love me there.
That's dope. That's what's up.
How long you been doing music?
I've been doing music since I was 7. Yeah, now I do. It took me a minute, but like, you feel me? Like I said, I started producing myself. Like 6 months ago, 6 months to a year.
I missed that part. What got you into producing?
Basically, what got me into producing was Kanye West and J. Cole. J. Cole is my favorite artist, but like I'll never forget, like I seen Kanye West making a beat, and like it was just like, whoa, what was he doing, sampling? And I always had an ear for that. Like anytime I made my own music, I always try to look for like old school samples, and it just got to a point where I was like, yo, I need to learn how to do it myself. You feel me? Make my beats. I can make money, but not only that, I know my sound.
Exactly. That's the best way for you to get your brand out, because it's more comfortable to you. Now, with me asking that is, what are you doing to continuously improve your craft when it comes to producing? Every
single day, I try to produce at least 1 to 2 beats. And what I've been doing is I listen to different type of artists. You know how we have Drake when it comes to rapping, how he catches different flows, and everybody be like, oh, he's stealing flows. Not that. He really just catches your flow and try to master it. You feel me? Right. And it's inspiration. It's the same thing with producing. It's just a little easier. Like I listen to Future, and then I listen to Sada Baby, the Detroit sound, try to get down there. Then I listen to Tyga and you know, people down the West Coast try to get that sound. Then I listen to some J. Cole Conscious. So like I just try to get everybody concept. Like I listen to, I'm trying to think of what his name is, Tay Keith. Tay Keith got a specific sound. So like when I first started producing, I was like, yo, I want to make beats like that because it's catchy. It's catchy. It was easy and it's winning. You feel me?
Facts.
So
Self-producing is definitely the best way to go. So I'm proud
That's
of
what's
you
up.
for
That is
doing
what's
bro.
up.
That's
So, I mean, I just got a quick question. It's actually off of the music tip, real quick.
okay.
It was a video I saw of yours on Instagram that you did. Now you just said you're 22 years old.
Yeah.
And on this video, you were talking about how, you know what I'm saying, women cannot trick you with what they're wearing. And you also went into you went into what women used to look like when you were in high school, and then now you appreciate stretch marks.
Yeah, I appreciate stretch marks. I appreciate like I appreciate all that. I appreciate your natural look.
Okay, but at 22, it's like
right. What?
How did he see?
What I'm saying is at 22, you know what I'm saying, you got to be messing with some older grown women. You be saying
Well,
that.
that ain't true.
It wasn't even 22. Like, you know what's crazy? I got a girl, like, you feel me? I've been with my girl for 3 years, but before I got with her, like I'm telling you, through high school and stuff like that, I really had to clout you guys, my man, right here. He know when Vine was out, I was Vine famous. So anytime I shot my shot at female, it was going. You feel me? 25-year-olds, it was whatever. When I was only like 18.
So he was out.
So he had he's one of, like I said, man, he's one of the rare breeds because a 22-year-old to put out there, hey man, I like stretch
marks.
I like to
How
say
did
like,
you see stretch marks?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like,
oh no, ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's really
35. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta think about it. It's really a bunch of girls in high school. They had babies, and you feel me?
Yeah.
Stretch marks
It's the era. It's
Right.
that
I
weather.
forgot that era. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
I forgot
It is that era.
Yeah.
Like kids are having babies
Facts.
in school.
Yeah. Facts.
I saw a picture one time that had like 10 girls that was pregnant at the same time,
See?
all in the same grade at the same school.
That's dope.
And back in the days, that's rare.
If I may speak,
You got to get a whooping.
I don't know what it
He said,
I
"That's dope. We are
understand.
not promoting that."
Not at all. Yeah, let me finish. I'm not
We
promoting.
waiting.
Okay, cool. I'm not promoting children getting pregnant, but if you are going to think of their side of the tracks, bro, that's popularity.
Yes.
And it's the
Choke
fact,
life.
What do you mean?
Don't hit the bell.
I'm not about to. I wasn't about to.
I've seen it.
This
I've
is the
seen it
this is the
coming.
fact that on how we, to me, this is how we're not going to improve. It's the fact that we look at that and we get appalled to the fact that that's a popularity contest. For instance, I was just watching TV on it's the Goldbergs, and the mother of the Goldbergs got mad because didn't nobody appreciate the fact that she takes serious about her cooking for that family. Now, regardless of having a baby and cooking are two different levels of degrees, but still the fact that when it comes to kids and when it comes to certain women, having a baby is everything to them. So if they have it while in high school, when is the most time you're trying to be popular, it's a popularity contest, bro. You can't rule that out. But who am I?
I'm still lost on what the hell.
He's still stuck in high school.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not on that one.
Why
I
should
can't
it
rock
be
with you on that,
popularity
Jandra. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's a reality
No,
fact.
let's make a contest about who's about to graduate.
But that's what you're
There's your popularity.
Y'all are
Be
trying
like, hey,
to bro, y'all trying to be like their parents and you're not. You have to understand facts. Listen to me, because you're judging the way that they're thinking instead of coaching it. You're sitting there telling them do this. Understand that. That's why they do it.
You're saying don't do this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You said do it.
But-
No, that's not what
Anyway.
I said. I was explaining it's a
Dom,
popularity
anyway,
thing.
Dom, can you?
I'm over here stuck.
Can you-
I'm trying to listen, grasp, but
Right,
it's not
don't
that. It's
change
just no, I'm not getting it.
Change the subject. Let me further explain, bro. It's a popularity thing, bro. Facts. If they're in high school and you got this many women who have babies in high school, it's a popularity
So
thing.
you're saying
No, it's a careless thing of these parents. These parents just don't
Bro,
care.
it's not the parents the reason why she got pregnant, bro. You
All
can't
right,
just put that
so
on them.
we do have to move on from that. Dom, I'm sorry, I brought that up.
Nah, I wanted to see his reasoning.
I can't.
I have no problem with explaining it, but it's the fact that you don't want to grasp the fact that, bro,
It's
you
not
did
that
stuff
we
in
don't
high
wanna
school
grasp
just to be popular. You did it.
No, I mean stuff like that. I can't say you did. You got pregnant just to be popular. Yes, I had a child at 16 years old. You're right, I did. But at the same time, I didn't do that to be popular.
You didn't do it, but that's the problem. I'm saying y'all trying to be their parents. Stop saying just because you didn't do it. That's
I'm not
not why
trying
they
to be
didn't
their
think
popular.
that.
I'm not trying to
Never
be their
mind.
parent by saying that, yo, it's not a good look for 10 girls in high school to have a baby at the same high school in the 10th grade.
And taking
That's
pictures.
what I'm saying.
They did it because they wanted to be popular.
Regardless of the reason that they did it,
That's
it's still
why I
not a
said
good
what I
look.
said, but y'all wanted to jab at me like I was saying it was cool to do it. No, they did it to be
There we
popular.
go. Okay, there we go. That's why you
That's y'all's problem if y'all understand what I'm saying. I'll break it down to you, but if you don't judge it
Thank
for
you
the
for
fact,
breaking
that's
it
your
down.
problem.
But Dom, you know what I'm saying? This song right here that you got, it's called From the Struggle.
Yeah.
You actually had a lot of name drops in here.
Yeah, definitely a lot of
that's-
them. Basically from the struggle, it's if you ever seen the video on YouTube, I literally have clips of my struggle and all the celebrities and artists that I've met just to get to where I'm at. I didn't name call the most specific everybody talk about is Post Malone. When I talk about Post Malone trying to take my girl, that actually like happened. You feel me? Like it wasn't Post Malone, it was his manager. His manager was trying to take my girlfriend and shit like that. Yeah, being disrespectful. It was crazy because like Post Malone, he was cool and stuff. I was like, yo, let me come on tour. But like I had my mixtapes though. This before CDs I really extinct. Right. I was like, yeah, you feel me? I got my CD, whoopty woo. He was like, nah. He was like, can't come on. I was like, man, I got the gas too. What's up? You feel me? He was like, nah. He was like, your girl can. I was like, nah. I said, I ain't even cool, bro. I told him straight up. I was like, nah, bro. I said, I'm cool now. And he was like, he said, it's the industry. I said, nah, bro. It ain't no industry. It's you. I was like, there's a difference. I was like, it's a respectable levels,
Exactly.
But I ain't tripping. My girl bad. So at the same time, people gonna do what they do. So yeah, that happened.
Feel good, but you feel bad. Like,
yeah.
Like, okay.
It's whatever.
Trying
That's
to
why I
take my
said.
girl.
That's why I said those memories like that, like stuff when even if it looked bad, those are great memories. Because once I put it in the music, it was all out. I had that happen to me. I had the J. Cole. I tried to get my flash drive. I was photoshopping my tickets to get in front of him and everything. It was just a lot going on.
Yep, there it is right here, man. Y'all about to check it out right now. From the struggle. Dom 2 times, you know what I'm saying? We'll be right back with it. Shorty 3.
I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. Where from we hustle, nigga? Where from we hustle? Where from we hustle, nigga? Where from we hustle? Yeah, I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. Where from we hustle, nigga? Where from we hustle? Where from we hustle, nigga? Where from we hustle? I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. Where from we hustle, nigga? Where from we hustle? Where from we hustle, nigga? It's down. Look, I done came up from the bottom, nigga. The beauty and the struggle, awesome, nigga. Front row, front J. Cole, gave Ray the beats, hope he got too. Went to see the point with Chance the Rapper. Got to smoke a with King Louis. I remember when we used to pay to open up and then meet, join the Lucas. Open mics to get my name out. I love the way how life played out. People ask, do I regret things? But it's nothing I change about it. The struggles turned me to a real nigga. That's why they recognize a real nigga. Backstage with Twister, I was young, but I got to chill with him. These memories are the best alone. Or the day when I met Post Malone, his manager was being disrespectful to my girlfriend, trying to take her home. I just sit and take a laugh about it. To be real honest, I ain't mad about it. Next time we get to meet again, we'll probably drink a beer and have a chat about it. Lil Bibby was a cool nigga, deep voice but a funny nigga. I remember when he tried to call me Metro Boom and said that we don't trust these niggas. I remember way back when Tiana Taylor from back then, when she brought me on stage, Chris Brown tour and gave me a lap dance. There were days when I get sleep until I slept in the studio. Looking back at the bullshit I've been through, it made my life a movie though. I got to host a show for Jacquees, got to host a show for Young Thug. Even though I was 17, I was hosting shows at the club. Making beats in the basement. Got needed back on rotation. Got the meat off and I told him put me on paper route entertainment. That's back when I was Insta famous. When everybody knew our faces. I remember when we opened up a little boozy when we went to Vegas. Felt like I already made it. I just gotta be patient. Gotta take a pic with young binge at Waffle House while I was waiting. I meet celebs in right places. Got experience with my best friend. All I'm trying to do is network, make music, build connections. I remember when I couldn't walk. They ain't stopping me from working, nigga. You sacrifice your sleep for your dreams and you'll realize it be worth it, nigga. I do this shit for a purpose, nigga. I've been through pain like Uncle Curtis, nigga. I can't wait to make it real big. Watch my name in the city surface, nigga. Yeah, I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. Where I'm from, we hustle, nigga. Where I'm from, we hustle. Where I'm from, we hustle, nigga. Where I'm from, we hustle. I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. I come from the struggle. You come from the struggle. Where I'm from, we hustle, nigga. Where I'm from, we hustle. Where I'm from, we hustle, nigga. Where I'm from, we hustle.
How people say these times of night, hold on to me, baby, and you say, how people say these times of night, hold on to me.
Have you ever took trips on a plane to go fuck with somebody that you probably never ever see again? I mean, the sex all good, but the head probably drive you insane. Yeah, you a cool West chick, it's a shame. I don't even know your name. That's right, I don't even know your name. I remember when you told me one time when we kicked at the club. Yeah, me your name, then you asked for a hug. I ain't really catch it cause the music too loud, but I'm still running red, we gon' let a nigga fuck. Skip my bad mouth, I'm a little bit drunk. But I'd rather say it loud rather not say enough. Cause I probably won't see your pretty face again, so I'd rather keep it real just to tell you what's up. I ain't looking for no love in this fucking club. I'm just looking for a good night down my love. I'm a fuck boy, everyone call it, but the only reason I say it cause I got a lot of buzz. I done caused a damage to a couple girls' trust. A nigga ain't perfect, but a nigga do lust. So with that being said, let me take you to the bed. You do you like threads, keep it on the hush. Yeah, baby girl, get real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my life with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. We can stop and grab food. Just chill Netflix. Baby girl, get real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my life with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. We can stop and grab food. But just chill Netflix. Have you ever had a one night stand? When the timing too right and it feel like everything wasn't planned. Girl, you look so good when you wave like beach by the sand. Goddamn, it's a shame cause I only know your face from the gram. That's right, I know your face from the gram. Cause I remember when I comment on your pics when you posted up a throwback. You a bad bitch and I swear that you know that. Cause your hair done and your nails looking good. And you miss independent cause your attitude show that. I'm trying to capture you like my move, don't Kodak. Get inside your head, speak game, baby, no cap. I got a big head, my lifestyle big and my rap still golden with the kids, baby, no strap. When you going back to your city? When I come in town, will you hit me? When I come around, will you treat nigga out or just leave me on red looking silly? Feel me? Don't make it hard cause it's simple. Be real, steady, giving mixed signals. I let you smile with your sexy little dimples. I'm trying to run through your pretty little tempo. Baby girl, get real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my life with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. We can stop and grab food and just chill Netflix. Baby girl, get real. I get real with you. It won't be real. I'm trying my life with you. We both take a lift to the crib and get lit. We can stop and grab food and just chill Netflix.
How people say these times of night, hold on to me.
Yeah, that was Dom 2 times. I was about to mess all the way up right there. It's your boy L Bug, Janda, Boo Wop. You know, he had to go potty real quick, so he'll be back in just a minute. You know what I'm saying? Turn the subwoofer down first. That might help. But it's show 83, man. That right there was One Night Stand. And from the struggle from Dom 2 times right there. The One Night Stand.
Yes.
Go ahead and break that song down a little bit for me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can think they know what they talk about when it's the title, but at the same time, it sounded like it had a little more meaning to it when I was listening to it.
So basically, one night, well, first I had made the beat before I even made the song. So like I got the sample from a music video from this artist named Shiloh, and then after that I just went and built on from there. Then when I was listening to it, I was just reminiscing, thinking about little things and stuff. I just remember taking trips like out of town for a female, even though they may not be worth it. That trip was worth it just for the
Trip was worth it.
I can't say. But nah, so basically, so that's how I came with the song. And the thing is, like the person that I was talking about at the time and everything, we actually still cool friends and everything, just like on some cool stuff. Like I ain't talked to her in a while, but like always cool, good friends and stuff.
Shout out for getting flued out. But no, that is dope, man. I mean, you got a lot of songs. Well, you got a couple songs. These two songs right here is like more throwback. What I've learned doing this show is a lot of people try and conform to the times.
Right.
And you are one of the few artists that I've seen actually try and convert it back to different styles and different genres. Like you're infusing real R&B and hip hop, especially like with the One Night Stand,
right?
And storytelling from the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So, how is it that you think that will be received? And do you think that anything in the industry is being turned around to that, or are you trying to bring it back, help bring it back?
I think it slowly and surely is gonna come back. The little wave that we have right now with the mumble rap and everything, it's eventually it's gonna fall. And the reason why is because we all, for a second, we all thought drill rap, with Chief Keef was gonna be here. He ain't here. You feel me? So yeah. So but like real music and lyrical music is timeless. So it's always gonna be there. So even if you put it out during the wave, who's to say it's not gonna blow up 2 years later? That's how a lot of artists that's big out, they stuff happen. So that's all it is. I feel like this wave, I want to say bringing it back, but I'm just being myself. You feel me? Instead of just, I feel like that's where the wave get lost. Everybody chasing it instead of just being themselves.
So listening to your music, who you listening back to it? Who would you compare yourself to, or would you try and compare yourself to?
I try to compare myself to J. Cole.
There you go.
A lot of people, they try to compare me to Chance the Rapper. They say Chance the Rapper.
No, it got a both feel to it though.
Yeah. I be trying
to feel both sides to that.
One inspiration that I really get that people don't probably see is Childish Gambino. With the production, the singing, just trying different things with the ears, and just trying different music.
They definitely have a J. Cole feel though, especially this song.
Appreciate
it. A dope hit though.
Yeah. So like, J. Cole's my inspiration. I even, when I went to Austin, Texas, just to get like attention and stuff, I had a shirt on that said 2 times better than J. Cole. It's funny. I don't know. It's funny because one of his artists, I got in a video with him with JID, and I had the shirt on.
So he definitely seen it.
Oh yeah,
he got to. I believe he will. You feel me? Because I know people close to his team and stuff like that. So I know he probably seen it. I'm still waiting to meet him. I feel like it's like a Jay-Z in his situation. I'm being patient.
Right. Because he did wait a long time, you know what I'm saying, to get actually heard by Jay-Z and brought in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be patient with this game.
That's one thing I seek and I see in you. You got patience.
He being him.
You're not anxious.
Nah, I've been doing this so long, and I see my parents, my dad and them had a label in Indianapolis, and they was actually like one of the labels that was actually about to make it out. We don't have anybody. So like watching how they rise and where they fall, it showed me you gotta have patience.
That was actually gonna be my next question. Was you had any musical influence in home? But you just answered that question. So.
Like I said, my dad used to own a label called Thorough Blood, and also Monkey Boy Records. They had a song called "On My Mama" that came out that took over. Even it was the year where the Colts was going to the Super Bowl. against New Orleans with Drew Brees, and them. That was the little theme and everything. So they made the MTV. They was bringing artists down. Like I said, I just seen it all. So that's where I got my influence to do.
So
music.
do they help you push it?
They actually kind of like, with when the fall happened, basically they kind of like fell out of love with it. So, but what they do is they do show support and everything. I know for a fact my dad, he's my number one go-to when I need like, some knowledge or facts just dropped down to me, because, he used to, like right now I'm bringing FBG Duck down on the 22nd, and I actually put that together myself. But
So
like,
you do promoting too.
I do promoting too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where is he gonna be at?
He's gonna be at Scully's Diner. Like I said, April 22nd. That's a Monday. Make sure you definitely come out. I'm performing as well. So yeah, so we basically try to do that. And it's really a formula, man. I'm doing that not only just to get my exposure, but to also really literally make money off your music,
Yeah.
So rather you like me, you don't listen to me, I'm still making the money. So like,
That's what's up, man. Well, why don't you go ahead and tell people where they can find you at, where they can follow you at, and anything that you got coming up. We know the FGB Duck Boy show, but what do you have coming up to perform at?
Well, what I personally have, 420. Yes, sir. All my all my people and all my good smokers. Make sure you come out to the Donato's Basement on High Street in Fran-Beach. I will be performing there. We got the Ohio Exposure Tour. Like I said, 22nd. I'm at Scully's as well with FBG Duck. I'm also in Philadelphia, Pittsburgh on the 3rd. See, I got so many dates. I be so confused. This is still coming. It's new to me. So yeah, so I got that coming up too, and then I got my project Kingdom Part 2. That's where all them little tracks that y'all hearing right now, they gonna end up formulating on there. So it's coming soon.
So we gotta put them on the spot. Hot spot.
What's the hot spot?
The hot spot.
I got Wi-Fi in here.
So what we do for all artists that come in here that can freestyle? Can you freestyle?
I mean, yeah, you gonna know it's freestyle. What I like to do, I like people to point things out, and I freestyle about it.
Oh, okay. So if I'm gonna give you acapella just because then.
Okay.
Normally I give people a beat, but I'm gonna let you do acapella. Go ahead, Jazz. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do it. Point it out, and then he gonna freestyle about it.
Oh, point it out.
He did mention Pittsburgh. Go ahead.
Pittsburgh. I don't know what to say because they ain't winning. Last time Drew Brees got into something, they started losing, and then they was zeezing. Niggas just started snoozing. Little freestyle practicing. Nah, but if y'all really want to freestyle, if y'all throw a beat, I really go in.
All right, here you go.
I'll go in.
Let's see what you got.
I know you say like acapella. It's like more.
It's
fun.
more hype.
It's
When you
more
hear the
fun,
beat
bro.
behind it, I feel you.
He about to give you a beat.
I'm ready to jump in. What you like?
That's
Get
something I'm trying to get people.
Can I see your phone? Let me get your phone.
I don't want to say too much bad about the Pittsburgh Steelers because I got fans. I got family. I got family that's true fans that's not going
Raven
for it.
Nation, baby, squad up.
we ain't gonna get into all that. This
We
is
in
just
it.
an hour for it.
We in the Coast Nation. over here.
You said Colts?
Colts. We got a love and hate relationship.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh can't say nothing. They just lost Le'Veon.
I've been to Indy, man. I ain't really see too much support there.
Yes, Detroit.
Like for
I
real.
said we got love and hate. It's really
for
real
real.
patient.
I seen a lot of Raven fans
Squad up.
in Indy.
I ain't never
Squad
seen.
up.
No, I'm messing
I
with
see
you.
some patient fans.
Hey, man, I'm a Pacer fan, man. I'm a Pacer fan.
You can't go wrong with faces.
Hey, Well, here you go right here. Let's see what you got for us.
No love. It's your boy 3. Yeah. Feedback you.
Let me hear this beat right now. Let me just take this seat right now. I'm feeling like the way, cause I keep the heat right now. People playing like tricks, but playing with me get treat right now. Yeah, I be kicking it. Yeah, I be hitting it. Yeah, I get money and yeah, I be flipping it. You ain't on my style. Niggas be acting real wild when I come around your bitch. Best believe that the bitch will smile. Yeah, I be up in the mouth. Yeah, I be up in the place. Yeah, I might bust in the mouth. just like Kodak. Niggas be talking like they on my flow. Niggas be acting like they on the road. Nah, them niggas is gold. I'm bunching them niggas is slow. They was just checking me out on the ground. I started blocking them hoes like a spam. Niggas be acting like they don't know who the fuck Dom 2 times is. Man, check your bitch. She be off all on my dick. Wait, niggas be acting like they be off on the place. That's a little freestyle going in. I ain't never gonna stop it.
2 times.
2 times right back on the motherfucking topic. Letting the flow go. A lot of these niggas be acting real slow. Know my rap is slow mo. And all of these niggas so bro. I don't. It be so fun to freestyle. Like I'll be doing it in my car. You know, it just be having fun.
Yeah, you go. You know what I'm saying? Dom 2 times. Why don't you go ahead and let people know where they can follow you on all social medias? Check out your music and all of that.
Man, like I said, man, you can find me on all social medias, man. Dom 2 times. That's on Instagram, Twitter. Oh wait, no, Twitter suspended me, so I don't have a Twitter right now, y'all. So Twitter,
what did you do?
Man, I didn't do nothing. That's the thing. They try to say that I was spamming. I said that's promotion. There's the difference. You feel me? So yeah, so now make sure you follow Dom 2 times. That's DOM, the number 2 TIMEZ _. You know what it is, man.
There you go, Dom 2 times.
We're gonna give him my STFD.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say that the STFD right now means sit the F down. Well, right now we have 5 o'clock, so sit the fuck down is what it means. You can tell anybody or anything in this world to sit the fuck down. It's up to you. Go ahead, let them know what it is.
Man, I feel like people already said this, man. Trump, sit your ass down, man.
45 is always on the board.
You feel me? I feel like, yeah, you need to sit your ass down. I think, hey, Magic, sit your ass down, bro. You feel me?
What Magic do?
Man, Magic, all that animosity with the Lakers, we could have done something. You feel me? I feel like everything should have been private, but you got to think about Magic is a busy man. He want to hype the media up as well.
Yeah.
So it helped the numbers.
Yeah,
I did.
There you go. 45 and Magic. Sit the fuck down. Dom 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Show 83.
I thought you was going
L Book. Janda. Booby Boo Wop.
Boo Wop.
Big Booby Boo Wop. In the building. We'll be back in just a minute, man.
But the head bite drive you insane. You a cool ass chick, it's a shame. I don't even know your name. That's right, I don't even know your name. I remember when you told me one time when we kicked at the club. Yeah, me your name, D asked for a hug. I ain't really catch it cause it means too loud.
I feel this one. I feel it. Young little beats make money, baby. Is it a dream or just a fantasy? Why is it every time I think about you, baby, I need you next to me? No, I can't get enough. Enough of your kisses, enough of your touch. How could I be in love before you got me so stuck? I just wanna be your inner peace when I know you're stressing. Boy, I gotta keep you really close to me, cause you're my blessing. Just let me ease your mind from all the drama. Baby, I can hold you down, it's not a problem. Whenever you want it, baby, then I got you. But I got the mother niggas cause they hate you. You know that got it cause I got you. You can't nobody love you the way I do. Baby, it's you.
Holding me down like you're supposed to, and they wonder why I call you my one and only. Girl, you're real one for giving me your shoulder, and ain't no better feeling than when I can get to hold you. It's you, just like you. I can't get enough of your kisses, your love, and all of the above. You know you're something special to me, and I don't want nobody else but you.
I just wanna be your inner peace when I know you're stressing. Boy, I gotta keep you really close to me, 'cause you're my blessing.
My blessing.
Just let me ease your mind from all the drama. Baby, I can hold you down, it's not a problem. Whenever you want it, baby, then I got you. But I got the love on niggas 'cause they hate you.
You never gotta doubt it, girl. I do. Can't nobody love
Baby,
you,
it's you.
yeah, like I can.
Baby, it's you.
Sure.
I know you want
I know you want me, just like I want you. Don't have the feelings.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I love it when you ask me how you looking back. Cause to me, you've been looking better every day. But lately, I've been having dreams of wedding rings. But I'm a bully, I bet I get it done by 98. But understand, I got a lot of things that's stressing me. I got peace of mind anytime you just lay with me. You told me pray and see as you roll up a J with me. I hit the blood once and it made me enjoy your company. Hey. But that's the hardest pill to swallow. I've been out on the road with these Instagram models. That's to worry about tonight, I'm thinking about tomorrow. And they've been sloppy drunk, trying to drown out other sorrows. But that's the hardest pill to swallow. I've been out on the road with these Instagram models. That's to worry about tonight, I'm thinking about tomorrow. And they've been sloppy drunk, trying to drown out other sorrows. Look me in the eyes, do not fear. Cause the only ones you're scared of is the only ones that's here. You've been really anxious, take a look up in the mirror. Cause the demons, they've been talking and they talking through your ear. But just tell me what you scared of. You said you're scared of trust, cause you never really been loved. Well, let me be the one that's gonna give you all this good love. And if people wanna hate, gotta tell them that we good love. Enjoy.
Sorry, I keep calling you. Just, I love you, darling.
The way you walked in the club, got them all staring, girl, you're perfect to me. The way we fell in love, broken but so caring, girl, you're perfect to me. Ain't no other options, hoes out of pocket, you're perfect to me. Perfect to me. You're perfect to me. Oh shit, perfect. Got them all staring, you're perfect.
Man, I thought I could trust you, but it turns out that I really can't. I really thought I loved you. I really thought you loved me. Man, you're nothing but a scumbag.
Look, I've been in my bag. I put my heart up on these tracks so you can play it back whenever you've been feeling sad. I get it. But you was something like my dad. You stand to watch me fall, but never stand to have my back. Get it. You both can kiss my ass. I understand the fact that my life is moving fast, and I don't got no time to let it back on my past. Cause I've been in my bag, trust me, I ain't going back. Cause lately, fans been saying that I'm influential, cause I'm speaking what's been real on these instrumentals. Like I know that we at war, but it's what I'm into. And I don't got no time to meet up in the middle with you. Cause honestly, I don't want agreements with you, cause I know you getting paid when I'm seen with you. So go ahead and tell your mama that I'm through with you, and go ahead and tell the world what I meant to you. What's up, baby girl? I'm sorry I missed your calls in the studio. I had my phone do not disturb. Just give me a call back whenever you get
Yeah, welcome back to Shorty 3. It's your boy L Bug. I would say Juan Rhymes, Juan Hondo, but they we got Jander, Big Booby Boo Wop in the building. I'm sorry, where's Jander? God dang it, there you go.
Been doing that all day. On top of that, you try to announce us like we were replacements just for this week. I don't feel like that.
I caught that vibe.
Normally I say Juan Hondo, Juan Rhymes. You know, we got such and such and such.
You know, we got special guests. We ain't special guests.
You see what I'm saying? I said.
Now you might as well just should have said special guest.
I'm gonna shut up.
Y'all
got me. Y'all got me.
Now we missing next week. We just gonna be out.
Next week boycott.
And I wonder if we gonna get that same announcement.
You get the bell. You can't even ring the bell right.
He was holding it, trying to ring it, but it's okay.
See, that's why we the trio over here. We the special guests.
Yeah, we the special guests. How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling today?
We got Love Dylan. I was about to call it Dylan. Dylan.
That was Dylan. You took my shine.
Yeah. My dude Jacob always tells me that.
Dylan.
Anytime he sees me, he says
El
that
Boogie stole my shine.
He stole it.
I was gonna be like Dylan.
We special guests. He's still in there.
But that song right there, perfect. Why don't you go ahead and let us know a little bit about that song right there? Because, you know what I'm saying, that's more of a love joint for real.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me about Perfect. I wrote it back in May, and I just released it like recently. But it was about, like, I was talking to this one girl, and like beginning of the song is like a love song sort of. So it was like I was feeling the vibe and stuff with her, and then like I ended up getting writer's block. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna like put this to the side and then come back to it later on. So then like after that, like a month later, she was like on some host stuff. Like, oh, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can. 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. You can say whatever you want.
So she was just like, I was like, all right, cool. So then I went back and revisited the song. But then I was sitting in my room thinking, and then I was like, it'd be dope if I had like a voicemail, like a girl, like, oh, you not nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. So I called up my one friend, Trinity. She was like, yeah, I'll be down to do it. So then she sent me a voicemail. So I just like, I sent it to my engineer. He put it in the thing, and then we just went from there.
Okay. I was about to say,
that's creative.
Nah.
He did point.
Nah, it wasn't me. Nah. But so you went from I love you to fuck you for life.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That sounds perfect to me.
That's how I feel out here.
I understand that.
Especially when you're like young and you're trying to like find somebody.
Even when you're older, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm only 19, so I don't know yet.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I am older, and I've never had that.
Old.
I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You've been in a relationship since 1976.
I was about to say, he over here trying to like, I ain't gonna drop kick him. Like, I'm just saying.
You're not even here right now.
Booby, come on, man.
Hey, what?
Hey, once my lady start talking, I just tune everything out. I don't even know.
But no, yeah. So I mean, I'm glad you were able to turn something like that into good music. You know what I'm saying? You took your feelings on both. You show actually both ends of the spectrum, and you put them both into one song, all in the same scenario too, though.
Yeah,
so that's actually dope, man. So love. I'm gonna stop saying Dylan. I keep saying it to myself.
Everybody says that. Yeah, it's like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that's Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that's what I was named after.
Oh,
fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm named after Bob Dylan.
Okay, I thought you were saying your name was Bob Dylan. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was named after Bob Dylan.
Ain't that a card lock? Am I not tripping?
I think it
Bob
might.
Dylan. I'm not even about to sit here.
That's not the same, but I think you might be right. Like a Bob Dylan Chevrolet or something like that. It sounds familiar. I do too.
All right, so I'm not tripping, right?
No.
Who's Bob Dylan?
I'm tripping.
Bob Dylan, he's like an 80s, 70s. I don't know what year he was. I don't really go back that far.
I was only born in the 2000s.
Right. 1999.
Oh,
I made my 22 days. I was 22. I'm a 90s baby.
He's a 90s baby. Hey, show love to the 90s baby.
Yeah, I made it.
Okay.
But I know he was a good singer. He like influenced a lot of artists and other people in his
y'all got to do y'all's research. I do all about
it. Yeah, because I'm over here like, you was in that era though. We 90s babies.
Wait a minute.
We 90s babies.
He's not a 90s baby.
I was born in 88, so technically I'm 90s baby.
He's a
I'm
90s
right.
baby.
88 don't count.
He's at the end of the era. He's
Thank you.
he welcomed us.
I'm with them.
Count as 90s. Right? Count for 90s.
Yeah.
Hey, that's up to them. I don't know.
We bringing it
But I
up.
know when
Said
it
88
comes to
don't
80s, 88 don't count.
99 definitely does.
Oh no, 99 don't. That's
Oh,
crazy.
wait.
Yeah, they in the
Hold on.
thousands. They with the thousands.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Millennium. They the millennium.
I'll do her.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're a millennial.
I'm not a millennium.
Yes, you are. He's a millennial.
Okay, just join the wave.
We're not.
She's a millennial.
We're not a
No.
So what does that make you?
I'm a millennial.
Oh, okay. As long as you put yourself in that category, we all right.
Started in 82.
You know what? High five. Good
That
job.
was on point.
Thank you. That's what I do. Hit me in bed.
You the new bellboy.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
But wow.
Chill.
You know what? I'm about to kick you off.
By kicking us off, I'm handing out job titles.
So,
You feel me? Now I gotta market.
so you've been doing. How long have you been doing these?
Since my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
Oh, so about 4 years.
What got you into it?
Yeah. Well,
One day in class, me and my friend Ivan, we was skipping class, and
Dope.
we was in the bathroom at Fort Hayes, and he showed me his remix to Drake and Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne's song "Only."
Okay.
And Chris Brown, I can't forget Chris Brown on that, but
Facts.
he showed me, and I was like, "It's fire for real."
Facts.
So then he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "But like, I want to get into the studio and work." And Fort Hayes has like a recording studio inside of it.
I heard.
So like we took advantage of that, and then one day we went to the studio, and he was playing this one beat. Like, I like this like a lot. It's like write something to it. You know, we're like 13, 14, so we're like whatever happens,
Just playing
happens.
around, right.
So then we just started going from there, and then I'm here now.
So
I just kept going and growing.
that's what I was gonna ask you. What made you like for you doing it? Let's call it a hobby. What made you continue at least that hobby to the point where you took it serious? What got you to keep going? What was that driving you, that fire?
Yeah, I mean, I still look at it as a hobby. Like,
Okay.
I don't really take it like I should take it more serious than what I do. Like, I hardly promote my music
Okay.
because, like, I don't know why I don't.
I understand
honestly.
it. I understand it.
But it's like I keep doing it because it's like a way for me to get like my voice out. And like a lot of people in Columbus, like they do like a lot of trap music or something like that, and I do like more lyrical music.
Facts.
So it's like I stand out different. And like when I go to like venues and stuff, it's crazy because it's like I'm like the only white kid there. So it's like I get on stage and they're like, okay, now I gotta listen. So it's like that's what made me want to improve my craft
So
more
when
too.
you-
So it's like I'm not getting up there and they're like.
You're actually dope. It makes them.
Yeah,
They have no
and
choice
then-
but to appreciate it.
Yeah, and then being in like high school and stuff, like everybody was a rapper at Fort Hayes.
Facts.
Everybody did
Facts.
music. So it was like I looked up to a lot of older people. Like I don't know if you guys know who Tobilla Muffin is.
Nah, I heard
Tobilla, he's from Columbus. I looked up
Tobilla
to him
Muffin.
a lot.
Okay.
Bree the rapper.
Bree the rapper?
Bree the rapper.
That sounds familiar.
And then Yogi Spit.
Yogi Spit, I ain't heard of him.
He's big in the Columbus, like local. But I looked up to like a lot of them because I was a
Respect.
freshman and they were like seniors and stuff. So I looked
Respect.
up to a lot of them, and then like they would always give me feedback and stuff, and like really was like a
That's dope.
mentor. So like
When'd you graduate?
last year, 2018.
Okay.
So
Well, congratulations, brother. I
Yes,
applaud you for
appreciate it.
graduating. Facts,
Yeah, you
facts,
know what I'm
facts.
saying? Went from skipping school or skipping classes
Yeah,
to
senior year.
get
Right.
into that studio.
Senior-
Like, this is going to get me to graduate right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Senior year, I missed like 58 days and still graduated. With
That's
honors.
what's up.
Oh,
It was
that.
like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's what's up.
finessing this. It's like
Dope.
if you just know what you're doing, you just gotta go to class one day a week, turn in your work, just do everything else.
That's
Go to
what-
class.
that's what they- what
I
we-
went
don't
to-
we put that out to the
Finesse it.
I went to
kids,
school every day and failed.
He said,
I was
I
there.
took
I
the
think
red
I
pill
was,
of the
I was in
Matrix.
school
I
for the
figured it
wrong
out.
purposes.
Definitely was.
He said I missed half the school
Oh,
year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So your first album was
Northside
Stories. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so it was. Why don't you go ahead and explain it? Go ahead.
Northside Stories is about. Well, I was going through like a dark time. I was
Uh-huh.
with this girl for 4 years and it was like really toxic. So and like she would always.
All these toxic relationships.
I was about to say
Yeah,
you
yeah.
19 and you had how many toxic relationships?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't
This
know.
girl right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah.
so
It's
I don't
not
know.
toxic,
No,
is
we're
it?
good right now. I think.
Even though we
Yeah.
argued on our way up
They
here.
got their own handshake, so they good.
They good. Let me see it again.
It's just simple.
Yeah, see, they got
Oh, that's-
no matter how simple it is,
Oh, that's
it's
dope.
special. It's
Yeah.
y'all's.
Look, I'm looking at my lady like 11 years and no
Ain't got
handshake.
that. You slipping.
Hey, don't worry, I got 16 and no handshakes.
Oh, okay.
Can you put that
I get headbutts,
I get those elbows.
bite. Marks.
I do it all, okay? I do it
Stab
all.
wounds. I got stabbed the other day.
Whoa,
Yeah, she stabbed me. She
Lisa
stabbed me
left
today
eye.
with a pen.
Go Pants.
And no handshake.
See what you got to look forward to?
She just tapped my shoulder
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
this is what you got coming. Like,
Yeah.
I'm scared now.
They plot on
I
this.
just opened my eyes.
Appreciate the unison hands
Wow,
handshakes you
what
got
up, what
now.
up, what
right?
up, what up? He on vacation.
He said he did real good at Scully's. His kids go to Fort Hayes with him.
Oh, for real. Shout out to his
Respect,
kids.
respect.
Shout out to him too for being there at Scully's.
Yeah.
That was a
Check him out.
great show.
Support.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just, like I said, just remember when you sleep, once y'all sleeping in the same bed,
keep your
whether
eye
you are
open.
now or not, regardless, give her the cover, all of it.
Yeah, I sleep with a hoodie on, man.
That's okay.
My
that's
friends call me a hoodie Dillo because I always sleep with a hoodie on.
All right, hoodie Dillo.
Big boogie with the red hoodie. Catch me anywhere, I got a red hoodie on. I don't know why. This hoodie's just comfortable. Wear it everywhere.
That's what's up. You don't wear it in the summer, do you?
Sometimes I'm anemic.
Oh.
So it's like
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
always
so that's-
cold.
that-
Like in the summer, I wear like shorts and a hoodie if I'm just chilling. But if I'm doing something like playing basketball or something, or like at a cookout or something, I'm gonna have like short sleeves on and stuff. So
Okay. So you got any visuals, videos and stuff that's out, or anything that you got in mind that's going to be coming out? So
yeah, for my project Scumbag, I have a lot of visuals in mind. The album cover is, I put it on my Instagram page, but it's like me throwing up flowers, and I got the idea from Kid Boo. So me and my friend
Kid Boo.
Sorry.
You know who Kid Boo is?
No idea.
I know
He's
Kid
a
Boo.
you know who he is?
Yeah.
So he's a upcoming SoundCloud rapper.
Oh,
he was
okay,
on Instagram
okay.
saying like he has a clone and
Yeah,
all
the
this
dude
and
with
that.
the weird hair.
Okay.
He actually
That's what
dope.
actually
For
made
real.
him
That's what
known.
made him really be known for. Talking about, he was clone. And you see the video, and he's over there
That's
like,
all publicity.
I'm a clone and all
Yeah,
this.
he's tweaking.
You gotta
I
watch the videos
escaped.
today, cause
But he looked lost.
yeah.
Yeah, I might have to check it out.
Nah, it's interesting, but it's it's fake. But a lot of kids nowadays believe everything.
Anything that's on the internet.
Yeah.
So
I
let
just
me.
skip that stage.
I gotta.
They behind
ask
a
this
rapper that
question.
can't rap on beat, so you know what I'm saying.
And
Anything's
it's
possible.
to the millenniums to the square power. That's the worst way to
You know what?
facts. Because we're millennials and they're millennials Times Square. But anywho,
I'm tired of this.
facts.
He called
But
them exponents.
how I don't want to ask. Do you follow that same trend? And I don't want to say do you follow the same trend, but do you steal from those techniques? And if so, when you know that the new generation loves that, how do you stay true to yourself, but also take steps and do those same procedures? How does that happen? I want to know from you guys because you're younger, and I'm a little bit older than you guys, so I got pride, and I'm trying to learn how to loosen that up when it comes to connecting with the youth. I got no problem connecting with y'all, but it's promoting myself. You got to do certain stuff that my pride won't let me do. So how do you do that?
You trying to learn how to cloud chase, basically.
And I don't want to cloud chase. You see what I'm saying? Is that I don't want to do that.
Takashi did.
No.
Whoa. don't do like the
You say
actual stuff he did.
Lord Jesus, this is gonna be a lot of fighting. I'm 6'6". That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, nah.
Big guy.
That ain't gonna
I
work.
don't know. I don't
Look
really
at
cloud
Soulja
chase.
Boy, for example.
Yeah,
He had the
Soulja Boy,
purple
exactly.
Draco
He's a
though.
good example for cloud chasing. Like all they're doing is just jumping on the trend. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you just jump in trend, but don't take your music and do what they do.
Thank you.
Yeah, like
Please don't.
Uzi's
'Cause
cloud chasing right now.
I was just about to, I just said earlier, y'all might have missed it and said that, I wanted to legalize streaking. I could get away with that, right?
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, you missed that?
I
missed that
I
segment.
wasn't up here.
You was there.
Legalize.
What was I doing?
Not streaking.
I definitely wasn't streaking.
He wasn't streaking.
I just thought it was just popping in front of my head, so I said it because it was like, I want to legalize streaking. But it was also on the part of high school because it builds confidence. You're able to do the most
That's
embarrassing things in high school. You'll be able to do anything when you're older. Trust the facts. You do embarrassing things, no judgment can stop your future because you've done the most embarrassing thing, streaking in front of a whole.
I'm about to try to hear that crap.
But like I said,
But we do got to
Soulja
take a
Boy.
quick break, man. When we come back, we're going to have more with Love Dylan Music. Show 83, L Bug, Jander, Big Boo Boo Wop. I know what it is.
Facts.
Hoping you got my last club. So high right now. I'm just calling to say that I'm sorry. I hate the fact how everything's the same, but everything feels so different, When you get a chance, call me back.
Look, Scandy. Everything is same, but it's different. I've been on your Twitter mentions, I've been peeping on your pictures. I can take apart your image, then piece together you missing the way that we used to live it back when I was in the kitchen. When I was recording songs, so stop washing dirty dishes. I would give you kisses like mistletoe, but no Christmas. I would lay you down, start giving that body kisses, baby. Them be delicious. Sorry, that got too explicit. I'm a song for a living legend. I've been in the trap with the shots, Smith and Wesson. I've been sitting, letting talk to God about my confessions, but I feel like he don't listen, so it's all of my questions. I've been cooking with some demons, had it going on my lesson. When it got me a new girl, swear to God, she's a blessing. All my brothers turning bags, but I'm still never stressing. Got a bag, I'm on a mission. What you mean, and I'ma get it, cause the money never folds. Oh, no, no, no. I've been in the zone all on my own. I don't got nobody for my own. Told mama, don't worry, I'm on the road. Gotta make all of my money flip around and multiply. I've been chilling with some killers, gotta keep them on my right, cause the demons come and fight when I'm on the north side. Grab a pen, I write, swear to God it's all vibes.
You have reached the voicemail box of...
Hey, Dylan. I just wanted to check up on you.
Be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Look, a little more time, a little more space, a little more weed, a little more drink. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Little more time, little more space, a little more weed, a little more drink. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Little more time, little more space, a little more weed, a little more drink. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Little more time, little more space, little more weed, little more drink. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. No, 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 no. Yeah, we gon' be alright.
Yeah, welcome back to the Bug Janda and Big Booby Boo Wop.
And the replacement, Big Boo Wop.
I ain't say the replacement.
Special guest, where's Janda?
I ain't say special guest either.
Oh.
Hey, we also got J-Sin in the building. Yeah, I said it.
It's J. Marie,
I don't know
y'all.
who he talking about, but he definitely ain't talking about
Listen,
me.
in our group, what it say your name is? J-Sin, right?
J-Sin. They gave you that name.
Jason, that sounds like a whole nigga name. Like, don't do it.
It's J. Period. Sin.
I'm sorry.
Jason.
You better not say nothing wrong to her.
Is it like S-I-N? It's like S-I-N?
Beat your
They
ass.
just put her name together. They abbreviated it with the sin.
Okay.
Anyway, we're back in the building.
My
You know what I'm
cerebral
saying? Show
can't fathom
everybody, y'all know what
that.
it is. We got Love Dylan Music right here with us. That song that we just played, same different. Break that down for us.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the album Scumbag.
That
It's
doesn't
not
sound
out.
like a scumbag song though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is
Not
what
all
it is.
scumbags is really like extra assholey.
I mean, that was the feeling of the song, low key. I don't know.
Oh no, I was feeling the song.
Yeah. I don't know. Scumbags might be. I don't know.
Just
I don't know what
call
it
him a
means yet.
scumbag and feel better.
I just one day I woke up and was like, nobody says the word scumbag. Like that word look you fire.
Right.
So I just started calling. Yeah, I started calling everybody scumbag. Like all my friends scumbag. And
So you call
I was
everybody a
like-
scumbag?
Everybody
But it
is
was like,
Oh,
they look at
scumbag.
that. They
Listen,
honor that.
listen,
Like
I'm gonna say it like this. Back in
scumbag.
the,
Like
back in
I
the 80s
do.
and 90s, you call somebody a scumbag. It was just as close as calling a dude a bitch.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
should
do
do
that.
the album name is what you're saying.
You weren't even born in that time to even understand the word. Don't try to glorify the facts of scumbag.
was
You
born
was
in that
just
time.
you was a baby in the 80s.
I was a baby in the 80s.
Yes, when you were born.
What does scumbag mean?
1983. Show 83.
Thank you. So when were you 7? In the 90s.
So what?
So you was a baby and all of that.
Am
you
I not?
you
So
don't
I
know if
can't-
scumbag was popular enough.
So this is how we're gonna do right here. You know what I'm saying?
He did. This is the mute hour. You don't notice that? My mic doesn't get muted. Don't mute me.
No. So
yeah,
the song, same but different. Go ahead and break that down for us.
So that's really that song's just like an interlude to like switch like the pitch of the like the tone of the album. It's like Perfect and then Perfect Part 2, which is coming out next Friday. So then it's that song and then after that it fades into a little more time. So it's like it's just gonna all fade into each other. But I'm just trying to like set the tone right for the album. So yeah.
So what would you call yourself? Would you call yourself a R&B artist, hip hop artist, pop artist? What?
I don't know.
You don't want to
I
be
say like
categorized?
No, it's not that. I don't really pay too much attention to it. I like people say like I'm alternative hip hop, sort of like a Frank Ocean sort of thing, but I'm like, no, I don't see that. And people, some people will like, oh, you remind me of like Kid Cudi. I'm like, nah, dog, you tweaking. But then there's like some people that be like, oh, you're like Machine Gun Kelly or Eminem. I'm like, okay. No,
I don't get that feeling from neither
So,
one of them.
I would have thought Mac Miller a little
Mac Miller.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
definitely what
he
said.
favorite Mac Miller.
Wow.
But not. I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely would have said Mac Miller.
Mac
So-
Miller would. Yeah.
He got that relaxed vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you gotta pay attention to listen.
Machine like that too, for real though.
He's aggressive.
But in
Like,
his
oh,
music, he's
aggressive as
aggressive.
hell.
But I mean, in his music.
But that's
But
what I
him,
meant.
like interview wise, like
Oh,
he's
okay, yeah,
chill,
yeah,
laid
yeah,
back,
I
and
see.
cool.
He be on that
And then when
scissor,
he
though.
turn up, then he's turning up.
Then he also, so you know, he is
Oh,
emotionally.
God.
I wasn't supposed to say that.
We don't know that. It's not a fact.
Actually, he had a little bit on his nose.
No, I be trying to. I just be trying to stay away from.
We all over the place.
I be trying to just stay
You
away
know,
from.
that's why
that.
I gotta follow Boo Boo Walk. I'm getting a lot of trouble. So
Yeah,
you're right.
you gotta learn how to
I don't
just-
know nothing of them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. All right, that ain't me, bro.
They gonna come get you.
That's the whole Where's Janet
They
thing.
did hard
I
time.
disappear, go get some information, and bring it back. That's the whole Where's Janet
right,
thing.
right.
Facts.
Oh, don't get yourself a bad.
You don't give yourself the
What
best.
is that? Shameless
Give yourself
promotion.
another
Yes.
The special guest said I can get another bit.
So what keep you going? Like what keep your music? Like what give you inspiration? What?
Yeah. I remember around this time last year, I like said I was done with music. Like I put on Instagram, I was like, I'm done with music.
Why?
And stuff like that.
You
It's
retired
just-
before you got out there?
Yeah, basically, because I was just like, man, this is nobody's gonna blow.
You feel like you
I doubted
slow
myself.
motion?
Yeah, and then I had like one last show at Scully's. It was March 11th at Scully's, and I remember I performed this song "Sorry," and like after the show, some girl came up to me and was like, "Your music impacted my life." Like,
Oh wow,
like
that's dope.
Yeah, and, like, I got chills.
Yes,
and I'm like, wow, thank you. Like that means a lot.
So you said, nah, I gotta
Yeah,
I gotta
and I
keep
was
it
like,
going.
You could impact one person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't know how many other people like
Facts.
music's impacted and stuff. So, and like a lot of younger kids and stuff, like in my community and stuff, they look up to me like, "Oh, you're a role model to me" and stuff like that. So it's like it's a
That's
good
dope.
feeling. It's something like I can really rest my head on at night, thinking like, "Well, I can impact one person's life. I can impact millions, maybe one day." So
At the end of
that's
the
just-
day, bro, and this is what I had to start doing myself, is the fact of realizing I made it. And now we try to put the degree of making it, being with a label, getting that advancement. But bro, you had a whole fan come up to you after the show and let you know that your words that you wrote down or freestyled impacted their lives. You made it, bro.
And that right there, like, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people do music for. People
Yeah.
these days lose sight of that.
Yeah.
And I'm actually glad that somebody was able to come to you and say, hey, don't stop doing what you're
Exactly.
doing, basically.
Because that's what people
You
need
are-
nowadays. So much hatred in this world. Like people don't even give you the acknowledgement, even if they do feel it. They won't come up to you and tell you that.
Facts.
So that's the
Yeah.
dopeness about it.
Yeah.
for real.
Facts.
I still like hit her up and stuff on Snapchat, but like
That's
just
dope.
check up on her. 'Cause
That's
it's
dope.
like
That's
I don't.
lit.
There's people that like other people call like fans. I feel like I'm an ordinary person. I'm just a regular person. So it's like I don't
So
like
that
ignore
bag
people
really
on
come in.
DMs.
He was like,
Nah,
That bag different.
I
Like,
don't
yeah.
humble
Facts.
myself. But
So you
like,
think you'll be that type of artist that will always like keep connecting with your
depends.
your
And people
fans?
start like just like wanting from you, like okay, I gotta like make a line there. I gotta
Yeah.
cross the line. But if they're just like hey, like I need some advice on life and stuff, I'll hit them up and like let them know, like, hey, you're good. Like life goes on. Like you gotta find a positive out of every negative situation.
Be that
Just keep it
inspiration.
pushing.
Yo, this is, I mean, honestly, you know, I'm gonna say this right now. This is crazy because this is been the first show that we have had in a long time. We had two young and upcoming artists, wise beyond their damn years.
Yeah. Nah, seriously, yeah.
And I love that right there. That goes to show, you know what I'm saying, a lot of what Columbus and, you know what I'm saying, the Midwest really has to offer. Why don't you go ahead and let the people know where they can find you at?
Spotify, iTunes. I don't do SoundCloud no more because in high school people called me a SoundCloud rapper. And
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Don't
stop putting on
put your music on all platforms.
Yeah,
because there's people that
I get what he
use
means though.
SoundCloud.
Like, bro, that is embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like Reverb Nation. My music is on Reverb Nation. It's embarrassing.
So what's your name and how can we find you?
Boom.
Just search up Love Dylan Music and it'll pop up. It's just all in one word. So Love, DYLAN, music.
Put it back on SoundCloud though.
Put it on SoundCloud.
Put it on SoundCloud.
All right, I'm gonna drop some stuff on
He got on
SoundCloud,
me
yeah.
about it.
But yeah, keep your music.
So
everywhere.
anything that you got coming up?
I'm trying to get a little tour together this summer with a couple of buddies. I don't know.
Stick around after the show.
Yeah.
Can we get a freestyle? Hot spot?
She did it.
Hot spot.
Yeah.
Hot spot.
Yeah, we can.
He said, he can.
I'm not that good of a freestyle.
It don't matter, man.
It's all about
You're all good.
It's all
bro.
about you being comfortable with it.
Right.
Let's go hard. Let's go hard. Put words
So
together.
I'm gonna give you the
AB.
same beat that Dom 2 times had, and he even said the
That's a
same
challenging
Yeah, he
beat.
fired for a
It's
minute.
not a challenging beat.
That's a challenge. I was over here in my head trying
And
to
you
think
know
of
what
what
era
it
he's
is.
from?
You don't know how to rap.
I'm the hardest
damn.
in Ohio.
Oh, you the hardest
I don't know about that,
Hardest
boo
in
bop.
Ohio.
I don't know about that, boo bop. I don't know if I can say that.
Nah. We ain't gonna do.
We go ahead and let you go ahead and do the freestyle, and then let you battle rap.
So
Boo wop.
we gonna start doing. I'm challenging
There
all
we go.
y'all.
That way it open them up.
I'm challenging all y'all. But not today. We ain't gonna
Not
do this
today,
today.
you
No.
ain't
No, that's gonna be part of. Yeah, we gonna do that though. I'm gonna start challenging all y'all.
Facts.
I'll be back here.
Here we got Dylon 5 times coming up. Now his name is Dylan, but he about to spaz.
We got Dylan, and Dylan in the building.
Yeah.
I hop in the Beamer, she hop in the Uber. I mean, a Beamer, she caught me a Uber.
Go on.
Brothers. I hopped in the Beamer, she hopped in the Uber. I caught me a bag and she working at Hooters. And really young guy with my brother a shooter. We packing that weed in the blunt and supported from Cuba. Word of my jewelry, he keep my neck froze. Head on my toe, 100 below. 10 in the clip if we shoot when we blow. Shots on reload, slam up your nose. Look, I had a punch you a pack, but you phone booty dog, we all noticed it. I had to give me a baddie, she dropping her addy, she calling me daddy. Oh yeah, you know it's good. Look, I cannot waste no more time. I got plugs on my line and your girl on my mind, but I'm working the ground like LeBron in his prime. Yeah, it's about time. Yeah.
Hey, we got two. Oh, Big Boo Wop.
That's a hard act to follow, man.
Facts.
I ain't coming after that.
So one more time, real quick, before you get up out of here, let the people know where they can follow you on social media and where they can check out your music.
Social media, at Instagram, it's Who Is Dylan, but instead of the A, it's an X. So I wanted to be different. So it's Who Is DYLXN. So or they can follow like my business page, but I don't really get on there no more. But it's Love Dylan Music Forever.
Okay.
But I'm mostly on my like personal page. So,
There you go.
Yeah.
Dylan DYLX.
Who's the top 5 best rappers of all time?
Dylan.
Dylan.
Switch it up on me. Switch it up. Shout out.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Show 83. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeet. You're going to start paying me for that yeet.
love it when you ask me how you looking back. Cause to me, you've been looking better every day. But lately, I've been having dreams of wedding rings. But I'm a bully, I bet I get it done by 98. But understand, I got a lot of things that's stressing me. I got peace of mind anytime you just lay with me. So be proud, see that you love it, Jamie.
The godfather of instrumentals.
Lost up in the building till I find out where the bar is at. Mommy hit me on the phone, I think I gotta call her back. A lot is on my mind, ain't got no time to go indoors with that. I'm about to rock the stage, let everybody know your boy's back. Kitchen feeling thick, don't wanna make me draw my knife. Get attention from your chick, cause we the hardest that she like. Got these haters hating on us, we the hardest and we tight. Any beef should get the poppin', they the targets that we fight. We ain't tryna hurt nobody, we just tryna have some fun. Party over when it's two, but we be out when it's one. Got another spot to hit and we gon' party till we stop. Live the night above the law, cause we gon' party with the cops. You can feel it in the air, it's not the alcohol. There's people everywhere, they bouncing off the wall. Some people feeling scared, their cops they gon' get called. By the time the day appears, we got them bouncing off the wall. You can feel it in the air, it's not the alcohol. There's people everywhere, they bouncing off the wall. Some people feeling scared, their cops they gon' get called. By the time the day appears, we got them bouncing off the wall.
I got a call from Wine Rhyme. Said it's about that time. Step out tonight, a bunch of girls here's fine. See what you like, then head back to the grind. Okay, about to be on my way. Rolled up a nail, placed it in the ashtray. And it's me together, Alex with his crochet. As I release all my humble, take shots of Bombay. Got a text out the blue, really kind of weird. Oh, homie, think you about to catch fear, but I never been scared. Mama didn't raise a deer. I was built for the fight. Last name Vladimir. Pulled up to the party, L boogie with his wifey. Said they have this cute lady who thinks she like me. It's really kind of strange when a female glorify me, but I just took a shot. She starts to energize me. Okay, goodbye, good moods. Couple tough guys with the face all screwed. Every bitch Jamaican, so them boys not rude. Pay them fellas no mind, they all stairs, no move. Don't wanna waste my high, so I won't waste my time. On negative energy, won't waste the grind. About to hit the stage, let them cherish my mind. I'll give you my truth, cause I really hate lying. Yeah, you can
feel it in the air, it's not the alcohol. It's people everywhere, they bouncing off the wall. Some people feeling scared, their cops they gon' get called. By the time the day appears, we got them bouncing off the wall. You can feel it in the air, it's not the alcohol. It's people everywhere, they bouncing off the wall. Some people feeling scared, their cops they gon' get called. By the time the day appears, we got them bouncing off the wall.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Na 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 na. Hey. Na na na. Hey. Na 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 na.
Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. She see desire within the eyes of a man who has a plan. I seen the sparkle flavor rise as I adore the way she glance. I feel the vibe begin to rise as I critique her sexy stance. Hold up, wait, didn't I overhear you talking to your man? You moving, grooving, feel no shame for things that you're doing. Who am I to judge the goals I see you strongly pursuing? You have a need, I feel to please, don't care the pace that we moving. Yeah, it's fast, I hope it lasts. I'll take some time into viewing. She's in the moment, plus I'm zoning, asking things by her nature. Test the motives just to see if I see signs of a traitor. Slow the pace down, showing I'm not begging the data. If she's grown and mature, she'll mold the way I said data. I hope she don't give me too much. There will be times when I'm greedy. Don't say you there, but then behind my back say that I'm needy. You keep it real, I keep it real. I know it's hard to believe me. She opened up small, got her brother feeling conceited. I'm seeing Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. I see what she really wants is a guy who make things happen. Used to dating drug dealers, seeking a man who's good at rapping. Music always has my focus, but I'm needing some distraction. Fetch a different side of life, passing my Johnson like I'm magic. She's hungry as she's scoring, style of play never born. See, she's proudful about herself, but like the dreams I'm pursuing. Try to explain how I am different from the things she's been doing. Analyzed all of her past for track, my thoughts was tabooing. I know I've never been an angel when my anger could strangle this better side you see of me. I hope your heart can untangle knots in my mind that has me battling the good and the evil. I'm feeling like I'm Lucy, just testing all my cerebral. So if you breaking down my code, you'll see my mind is illegal. Told you I'm kinda Lucy, just testing all my cerebral. So if you breaking down my code, you'll see my mind is illegal. Now are you sure you want a guy whose love could really be lethal? I'm seeing Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby. Shawty want my attention. She heard I'm ready for whatever, baby.
Yeah. Where's Janda in the building with my attention? No? What is the show, A3?
No.
Right back at it, you know what I'm saying? With Where's Janda?
Yeah.
Shameless promotions out here.
She wanted my attention.
Little booby, big booby.
Little big booby. Boo-wop. We gonna extend this name. We gonna keep it going. I sound more important now.
I will beat your ass, Jazz, in the building.
You feel me? Because I showed
Look at me.
Okay,
Look at me. I'm over here like scared of that woman. Scared of her.
Yeah, I know you scared. Everybody's scared of her.
I'm scared.
Little bit of yellow stuff. Everybody's scared. That's crazy.
You know damn well I ain't scared of you, girl.
Oh, I thought we were
on the air. On the air.
I've seen your eyes.
You see me? I was put my head down.
The eyes get to shake.
Baby, I'm winking at you from there. Do you see me winking at you from there?
Nope.
We know what that means.
Guys, I'm not that evil.
Your hair is red.
No, oh.
What
is that?
Every redhead is scary.
Exactly.
Fire.
Is that why you wanted me to dye my hair red?
Nah, that was a sex appeal thing, baby. And then it just blew up.
Listen. This is not Ladies with Jazz and Booby Bob.
Yeah.
I did.
Man, come on, man. Y'all better stop switching my goddamn name.
No. That was just a late night name. That's all it was.
So I get my own show. Is that what we saying? I am getting promoted up here. I am getting promoted.
I like this job.
I love it.
That's crazy. But hey, listen, thank y'all for tuning in today. This right here, right now, we're gonna do this for y'all. We gonna bring up what everybody has been talking about this week: the tragic death of Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, man.
Yeah, this was one of them things that hit a lot of places hard. It's crazy because it's like you never really think that something like that is gonna happen to. We got a call coming in.
It's real.
What you mean,
Real,
It better
real
not
life.
be Hondo.
Show it E3, you on the air. Who this is?
Yeah.
Hang up.
Yo, I knew he was gonna call in.
Hey, man.
I knew it.
Like check up on y'all niggas. What's going on up in there?
We talking
Man.
I keep messing up my dude Boo-Wop name up. It's Big Booby Boo-Wop.
There you go. You always hold it down for me, man. Where you at?
It's weird gender. Okay?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And you guys are not special guests. You're special hosts. Okay? God damn. Now y'all doing your thing up there, man. It's what it's called, you know. Check out my head. It's still trying to network and stuff. You know what I mean?
Hey, we
We
appreciate
have
it.
the knee pad.
How's
on my side.
How's your mustache?
I
How's
need
your
you to stay
mustache
off your
going?
knees if you got them knee pads on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Talking
got
about me
it.
having the knee pads. I don't know.
So
He said, "I'm cutting out. I'm cutting out. I'm cutting out."
Can you hear Jazz?
Can you hear us on your Obama phone?
I can hear you. I still got a sidekick phone. So my shit coming kind of a little late. You know what I
He
mean?
still got his
Little
Revel bill going on.
Medicare. Oh my God. What do you want, Medicare?
Yeah, he still got the Revel, B.
It's a T-Rex 19.
Yeah, why do it sound like we got DJ Envy on him?
I make sure guys now and tell you keep it up. I'll be back next weekend. You feel me?
How's your mustache
Ain't you
going?
gonna be dipping next weekend now?
Okay, you're not gonna keep skipping past the fact of your mustache.
He said, "I'm a grown boy."
We was just talking about Nipsey Hussle, man, and everything that's going on
next
with him.
weekend. You feel me? You know what I mean? Hondo in the building.
Hold on, Hondo. We paying a tribute to Nipsey. So if you want to stay on the line, we paying a tribute to Nipsey, bro. So if you want to stay on the line and let Lawrence, say what you get ready to say.
What?
Lawrence.
Excuse me?
L Boogie.
Oh, I just want to mess up your
Lawrence
name.
two times. We're gonna throw the 2 times on there and make it more fancy.
I'm sorry, correction. Laura Wans is his name.
I got you, man.
Mute.
That's it. I gotta go, man.
All right, appreciate you calling in.
Boobies in rehab over here, baby.
All right, man.
All right, one.
I'm going.
But yeah, so that was
Why every New Yorker say one?
One love.
One
It's one love.
It's short for one love.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
They just try to play like you ain't knew that, man. That's crazy.
My bad. Anyway,
one love.
So Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? That was definitely a tragic thing right there, man. Because yes, I know you don't really want to talk too much about it, but too bad. You're on Show 83 today. We're gonna talk about it. So yeah, it was a tragic thing because it's something that you don't expect, and then for it to happen the way that it did, it tripped a lot of people out because he was one of the younger.
He was more than music.
Yeah,
and people don't realize that.
Exactly, he was so much more outside of music. You know what I'm saying? So, just wanted to say that. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man.
Is it silent?
What? You want to say silence now, or can I say what I say? Because I want to do silence first, because then I'm gonna cuss after you.
All right, go ahead.
All right, cool. So I'm to the point where I really hope it's a conspiracy because the suck ass nigga that shot him, I'm allowed to say suck ass, bitch ass, suck ass, bitch ass,
Hoe ass nigga.
hoe ass, fuck ass nigga. Like, bro,
On gang.
gang. Like, bro, I don't understand it. To me, I'm not gonna go into why it don't make sense, but it just doesn't make sense to the fact that like the man at his business, bro. And if he told you to get up, that's the thing. This is what I want to talk about in the community of the African Americans. if it was white people, they just would have disrespected him. And if you would have,
Right.
you go about your business. They told you get out of the store, go about your business.
Exactly.
We got so much anger in us, bro.
Hatred. What I was saying earlier. There's so much hatred. People just I don't even want to get into that. We gonna keep it Nipsey. But yeah, it's mind boggling.
You feel me? Like,
I really don't got too much to say about it.
I don't want to, man.
Seriously, because it's just
Well, Boogie, what you got to say?
it's overwhelming for real.
I've already said my piece. There's, things go down now. Just little dumb stuff. For a man like him to be cut down is doing so much outside of just rap, hip hop, and music.
Is your mic on?
It's yeah, that's what I've been
Yeah,
saying.
okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I don't hear you.
Little bass in your voice.
Yeah, he had all the bass. He was that. he that when that girl called.
So yeah, like I was saying, it's just crazy to see somebody like that is so much more than music cut down so early. That's
Yeah.
all, you know, that's
Rest in
all
peace to Nipsey.
R.I.P. Nipsey.
Show love to Lauren London.
So, yeah, definitely show love to Lauren London. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I guess we'll talk about that later. Said something about her, but we're gonna move on to the STFD. I know we got to go to a lighter note, which means sit the fuck down for all of you that are just tuning in or never seen the show before. STFD means sit the fuck down, and we'll go ahead and start with. I beat your ass, Jazz.
I will beat your ass, Jazz.
Shit out of that mouse.
Don't.
That's what we go. That's what
I'm over here trying
calling
to. I'm
her.
trying to regain my
That's just her
STFD.
name.
I had one.
I'll beat your ass, Jazz. That's what we're gonna start with. You know what I'm saying?
I'll beat your ass. I like it. It's catchy.
I bet.
Beat your ass, Jazz. I'm being in the mirror tonight. Like, I'll beat your ass, Jazz.
So what you got for your what you doing for your STFD today?
Who you talking to?
I'll beat your ass, Jazz.
I'm talking to you, Jazz.
My STFD for today. My STFD for today. My STFD today. Oh no, I
She over there trying to prolong it. She about to make a whole song. STFD.
Right. He's gonna switch up to sit.
Fuck down. Down. Down.
Oh no, okay. I take my STFD for today back. Okay, so my STFD for today, right? So Kodak Black. Okay, there goes the bell. We got
The
bell.
Kodak.
So Kodak Black said he's gonna give Lauren London a whole year of crying before he shoot his shot.
No, it says crying and
Shit.
thank you.
Okay, my bad. I had to get technical. Where's gender? Had to get technical. with it.
Thank you.
But yeah. So he's gonna give the man is trying to shoot his shot, y'all. Okay, I need him
After
to
she,
sit
he,
the fuck down. Okay.
That's I hope it's fake. I hope it's
No,
fake.
there's a
no,
whole- no, there's a
Kodak
whole-
Black is Kodak Black.
He is
He the
but
same
check this out,
person that
there's
said
a
he wanted to
whole- There's a whole
do
Instagram
it to
video
the
of him
girl boy.
actually saying it. So
to Young and May and found her very attractive and he would do her.
Yeah, I remember him saying that. Like
Yeah, he's super bold. That's just like that's
that
a
ain't bold. That's just like literally. Young and May look like a dude.
dude.
Talk like a dude.
She's gonna screw you, little
So do
dude.
you think it's for clout then?
Always,
Oh.
always. Soldier Boy status.
Well, I guess that's smart.
No, not to humiliate yourself like that. That's
The video I saw, I don't think he did it for clout. I don't know if he knew. I think he
I
was
didn't see the
drunk.
video.
Yeah, I think
Drunk or not, man, that's ignorant.
That's
So,
ignorant. Like this story ain't even over yet. Like it's still going on, and you gonna say something like that? That's like that's no respect though to that man. Like that's no respect. I mean, we over here mourning about Nipsey Hussle, and you gonna say something about his
trying to smash.
smash his lady?
He just clout chasing, y'all. He just clout chasing.
That's the wrong clout.
Exactly what it is.
That's the wrong clout.
But
Anywho, carry on.
Oh, I get one. Being a special guest and
Special feature.
Special host.
Special host. Right. Special host. Replacement.
It's called
What's
special
that?
guest
Hold on.
host.
What
If
is
you
that?
want to think of it,
Special
right?
host.
Special guest
That's
host.
That's SHG. That's what I am. Special host guest.
What?
What is it called? Acronym?
Go ahead, STFD as special host guest.
Thank you. It's SHG. No, but I like to give it to the big beautiful Checkers. Man, next time I come around and I get the 2 for $5, make sure it's a little bigger. But 2, if I get the fries,
you had a small Buford?
it wasn't a big Buford. I just did that in my Rick Ross voice because I know he owns Chuckles.
Buford. Do he?
He owned Chuckles and Big Bufords. You remember when he was saying you got to go to Chuckles and get you a big
I thought it was just Wingstop.
No, he had the Big Bufords as
Huh.
well.
I'm over it.
Huh. Okay.
But you know, I just wanted to let the Wendy's know. I mean, I don't even know where I want to eat from.
So I'm just saying, hold on, wait, because I'm just now finding out about this Checkers though. This is my first time even hearing that I thought he was promoting Pierce. Pierce. I said I've been eating Pierce.
Huh?
Go ahead with your STFD, man.
No, but I'm gonna make sure I looked at it.
Checkers.
I don't know. Is that the?
I thought he owned Wingstop.
No, he does, but he also has
Checkers,
Checkers.
whatever you want to call it. Right?
man.
Checkers, all that stuff.
But they gave me the steak fries, or they were extra salty. And it's like, bro, you just see that they just took my grilled onions off of the grill and just threw them. Like they've been sitting there for like 30 minutes with the meat. And
I
all
don't
that.
eat Checkers or Rallies or whatever it is
salty.
anymore.
So salty. So I would like to tell them to sit there down. Rick Ross, if you still own them.
Or ugh.
I'm tired of this.
Big Booby, Boo Wop.
Boo Wop. I like to repeat my name after y'all say it. Boo Wop. But yeah, my STFD goes out to the guy that actually shot him in Nipsey Hussle. The whole story, that is just mind-boggling. So the dude that actually pulled the trigger on him, I would like to give a STFD for life.
There you go.
Bing it again. Forever.
His name
Bing it
is
again.
Cuz.
Right, shitty cuz.
I just don't understand the fact that, like, bro, you suck ass nigga, but how do you go by shitty cuz and be cool with that?
Shitty cuz.
Is he shitty, cuz?
Shitty cuz.
But no,
How can you be a shitty cuz and kill a Crip homie? How can it's Crip on Crip crime?
Crip on Crip. It's Crip.
Crip.
just don't.
And then gonna Crip walk on him.
Right. Bro, you kicked my nigga though?
You gonna kick him with the Crip foot.
Like, you really. And then when they zoom in and you actually see Nipsey wasn't dead just yet,
Right.
make it worse, bro.
Oh, so he seen the foot coming?
Yeah, so he wasn't dead until after they picked. Like he didn't die until after they picked him up off.
No, I thought after the kick, it might have been over for him.
Nah, he was still alive, man. He was still alive after that. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't moving. He was alive. What happened was because his brother told the story of when he got there and was doing the chest compression and everything. He was still alive.
Oh, okay.
No one knew that he got shot in the back of his head until they picked him up and put him on the gurney and blood started rushing from the back of his head.
I'm glad somebody do their research around here.
Well, you got to.
Absolutely. Can't be right. In a collar.
Speaking of STFDs,
He loosened
I got
it.
3 today.
Hit the button.
Oh. We came in with 2. Now we got a special guest. STFD.
I got three STFDs.
3.
Special host guest.
2 that's here. 1
No
that's not.
way. That didn't happen.
All right, so I'm gonna give my first STFD to a guy that's not here. Juan Rhymes, God damn it, you get the STFD.
Oh,
Juan Rhymes.
I hope you listening. God damn it,
Oh, man.
you ain't here today. You said you want to come back next week, but I won't be here next week. I come back the week after. You won't be here the week after, so you get STFD for right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that later on. Though.
Yeah,
that's the start. Secondly, I want to give my second STFD to I beat your ass jazz.
Sit the fuck down.
Why you gotta give me
Sit
the STFD though?
the fuck down. First and foremost, you will never. How can you sit there and be somebody's social media manager, intern,
man.
whatever the case you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's starting to
Supposed to
rock
be
with you
helping
on
you
the
out.
Business.
That's tragic.
This is
Right.
bad
Not have
business.
this person
What y'all say? Shameless?
saved.
That's shameless
So
business.
I can explain. Okay.
Oh, go ahead, explain.
I can explain.
I can
I don't-
explain. She can explain.
She can't explain.
She can't explain. She can
Listen,
explain.
I don't even
Explain.
have my own mama's
Explain.
number saved. Okay.
She lying.
Well, you
It say Mama Bear in her phone with a teddy bear.
That's my daddy. That's my daddy.
Your
I
daddy
just
got
didn't
Mama
change
Bear?
it. No, Mama Bear. See, what happened was my mama mama gave my daddy her phone, and I just never changed it.
So that goes to show you how lazy she is when it comes to her phone
But you
and
remember
numbers.
your mother's number by
No.
heart, right? So if she was a call,
Can I say I remember your first 3 numbers by heart?
Everybody remembers the first 3 numbers.
614.
I mean, you better.
Okay, the first 6 numbers. Okay. 614 905.
Hey, whoa.
That's all I got.
5555.
There's 4 numbers after that.
He said 5555.
5555.
Let's fast forward, y'all.
Go ahead, fast forward to my final STFD of the day, which goes to where's Jam?
Now he knows your name.
Yeah. It's gonna go to him just for doubting me.
Oh.
To doubt it.
You know, I got a little belly now, so he don't think that I can do the things that I used to because I got a little belly now.
She did a backflip.
No,
Did you do a tummy roll? Did you do a tummy tuck?
Ball. He thinks that I'm just a football player.
That's not what I said.
And that is it.
That's not what I
So
said.
y'all hold on, wait. So y'all hoop together?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Can I say?
Okay, because I was about to
Can I
feel
tell my side of the story?
super
Can I
offended.
tell my side
No,
of the
because
story?
you're gonna try and make all kinds of jokes. That's
Can
why I
I
ain't
tell
even
my
looking at
side
your
of
ass
the story?
right now.
I ain't do
Because-
nothing, daddy, but he could have
Look
did
at him.
something about it.
Look at him.
Tell my side of the story. So we sitting there, you know, I just got back, you know, cool. He told me I have to get out there and dunk on you. That's all.
That's not what I said first. I said I'm gonna get out there and
speeding up
ball
the
with you.
story. I'm getting ready to get back to that
Okay.
point. So he like, oh, I'm gonna have to get out there and ball with you. I said, are you talking about like ball or are you talking about getting out there and playing basketball?
Oh.
The reason why, because ball's urban basketball is a politically correct term. Now, when I said basketball, I figured that's what he meant because he has the glasses. I figured he'd go out there with the John Stockton socks and
Yeah.
Chuck Taylor forces and be out there with a pair of jeans on and just be out there running and be like, I played basketball.
The sandals on and stuff
You feel me?
with the
There's a difference
socks.
between playing basketball and hooping and balling. So that
It
was
is
my
a
whole point,
big
you know.
difference.
I don't think he understands the fact that he's not a hooper.
He's not a hooper.
You're
See, the thing of it is he thinks I'm not a baller. He believes that.
What makes you?
Now, don't get me wrong.
What makes you think you're a baller?
Like I've told him, I haven't balled in about 4 years. I haven't.
So you're not a baller.
Stop. Once again,
You're
stop. You can't tell that because if I played basketball on a regular basis for the majority of my life,
No, bro. If you're not playing anymore and it's been 4 years since you played, you're
not a
playing.
baller.
You're not.
Bell.
I said I can get out there and ball with him. I'm going to get out there and ball with him. Yes, I
Is that like shooting around or?
No,
Thank
I get
you.
out there,
See
run
what
my
I'm saying?
ass up and down the court
See what I'm
for
saying?
a full game.
I'm not doing
2
that.
full
Are we
games,
playing
3
horse?
full
I'm
games,
younger than y'all. I ain't
4
doing
full
that.
games. I get out there and guard your big ass and do what I gotta do.
No.
I love the fact that you do that. You're saying I'm not.
It's still doubt.
It is.
It's
doubt.
still
That's my
doubt.
point. You can say that I'm not, and I love the fact that you do that because I've been doubting.
I got a ball in the car. I'm a baller. I'm a hooper.
Doubting my
Boy, that's at home in the closet. Quit story.
God damn it. I'm leaving her.
doubting my when it comes to sports in general, football, baseball, basketball, all of that, and I always played the
Okay,
big man
so
in
let me ask you this-
basketball.
so let me ask you this
I'm not
question.
even worried about that.
How would
when it
you
came
feel
to
if
football,
Michael
I was
Jordan-
always doubted because
How
I was
would
a
you
small
feel if Michael
5'6",
Jordan
5'7" quarterback. That's
He gonna get muted.
People
You
always
know he got the power of mute.
People doubted me on that one, but I was a beast at that. That was proven in
Oh.
arena football and semi-pro football. People doubted me playing baseball because I was this little short,
Bro, we going
bow-legged
through
dude.
your life
But it is
stories,
what it is.
nobody cares.
He went down memory lane. What about the bowling? What about bowling?
I'm a beast at bowling.
Look at him.
It's like,
I'm all around.
bro, it's like
Tennis.
It's like that one 2K player
Swimming.
who ain't played 2K
Rugby.
in like years, but then think they
Is
can
it
pick
rugby?
up a game and be busting niggas' asses and they trash on 2K.
Rugby. I can only say rugby.
Yeah, I definitely play.
Don't fucking mind me.
Hey,
Bro, you're like a 2K player, bro. One who ain't played.
The
Bro,
one-
you play them 2K players that ain't played in 4 years, still be talking about I bust your ass and be
Yeah. Talking about meet me in my park.
on the court.
I ain't played 2K in forever.
Now, if you want to play out on the horse, I got you.
Look at him. He's confident. I want to see this.
Hondo coming at you, L Boogie. He said, "Oh, Bundy ass."
So
Hey, he got a lot of time on his hand.
not here
Right.
talking
He got
shit.
too much time on his damn hand.
So, anyways, man, we are 6 minutes past the hour,
We
though.
gotta
You know
wrap
what I'm
it
saying?
up.
We got to wrap it up. I do apologize for going over. Hey, this is show 83, man. Join us next week where I won't be here. Actually, it'll be
us.
Y'all rocking the show.
Us.
L Boogie won't be here. You know
L
what I'm saying?
Boogie won't be here. It's gonna be crickets in here.
Anniversary coming.
We gonna.
So I'm trusting the show in y'all's hands. I'm gonna give y'all the guests for next week, and
Special
y'all do what
guest.
y'all do.
Can I be a no show?
No.
I'm saying that in advance.
No.
I'm sick.
I think the show's gonna get canceled next week.
Show 83, baby. We out of here.
All right.
Bye bye.
One love.
Yeah.
One love.